the morning. This feels like the only opportunity for me to do an annoying morning radio host voice. So I'm going to do it until you guys tell me not to. What's up? What's up, guys? It is, what is it, Wednesday? We're fucking crushing it. The week's half over already. I'm doing blue eyeshadow. It's a whole new me. I'm doing keto. I'm a couple days into keto. I swear, like a little bit more of this keto, maybe some Crest white strips. You guys are not going to be able to recognize me. It's going to be a whole new me. No, I'll probably look the same. What's up? Are you guys at work? Is anyone still working from home? What's happening? What are you up to? I got my sparkling snow candle going. Like, I am not a sponsor for Yankee Candle, and I think they're doing really well. They probably wouldn't need to sponsor a podcast. Although, who fucking knows? Maybe I should hit them up and be like, look, send me a case of sparkling snow and let's talk. But this is such a good candle. And like, I know a lot of you men are already tuning out upon mention of the word candle, but it's like a little, it's basically pine. It's basically like pine and some other things. So it smells like vaguely wintry, but without, it's not like knocking you over the head with that Christmassy smell. It's not like somebody just dragged in a Christmas tree. It's like subtle hints of winter, wonderland. Not gay. I would highly recommend that this is not a gay candle. There are some candles that I have that maybe I should put them on blast. The one I got from the Bath and Body Works sale, it was White Barn 3-wick. The red winter candy cane or whatever, it fucking is not good. It's not good. And the candles that are not good get banished to the bathroom. And I light them and I leave them in the bathroom and I just let them die there. But candles are good, you know, in case somebody goes in the bathroom and makes a smell. Not me, of course. I don't make smells. How are you guys doing? I'm drinking my coffee. This is whatever was brewing upstairs. I also have a Keurig down here in my lair. And I ordered some of Nerdrotic's coffee, the Geek Grind. I'm waiting for it to arrive. I should check on it. I feel like it got stuck somewhere. I got the mug though, but today I'm using my classic Leftist Tears Daily Wire mug. So yeah, lots happening. A lot's going on. I'm listening to the Joe Rogan latest episode with this guy Majid Nawad. I can barely pronounce his name. I pronounce it probably the way most people do, which is hesitantly and almost racist. But it's really good. He used to be I guess he used to be I'm going to say terrorist, but I mean this in like the broadest sense of the word. I guess he used to work in sort of like psychological operations, like he would work to I guess kind of recruit, kind of sort of I don't know. He was vaguely dabbling in like the terrorist world, right? He's got kind of like, I don't know if he's Arabic. I don't know what's going on. He's got an accent. And he was talking to Joe about basically like the psychology behind, I guess, sort of like hating the West, hating America, how he was recruited, how they use like psychological operations, how they make you feel like they're about to torture you and then they don't, just to get information out of you. It was like really fascinating. Of course, you know, Joe Rogan's like 3 hours long. So I'm like halfway through it. But it's very cool, and I think it's very good background information leading up to what this country and Canada, basically the whole world, is dealing with right now, which is sort of like possible impending doom as far as authoritarianism goes, and how they get people to sort of just coalesce. Is that the right word? Just sort of like agree without agreeing, going along with it all. I like it. That's one of my, he's an extremist. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. I didn't mean, when I say vaguely terrorists, you guys know what I mean. So it's pretty good so far. I think I played a little bit of a clip from it yesterday. Check out Live with Crowder. Use an air freshener on it. I don't know. Air fresheners don't inspire me the way, they're not active. They're not alive the way a candle is. Like, there's something happening here. You know, this is a little bit of action. It's good for, like, a still room, especially if you're, like, the only one in a room and you're like, "I feel alone." Just throw a candle on. You're not alone. Maybe there's a fucking angel in there. I don't know. Maybe your mom's gonna visit you. So I got, air fresheners should be really only for cars. Air fresheners in cars, that's good. You gotta get the stink out. What up, Andrew Thomas? What up, Zach? What up, Joe? Alexander? Dudes in the chat tuning in from work. What do you guys do for work? I'm getting used to this whole going live by myself thing. However, if any of my friends were to text me, I will throw you a link. Pilgrim Media, what's up? I live in Tampa. Can I say hi when you perform? Abso-fucking-lutely. I better see you at I have all my shit is wrong. I should have my logo is up and I don't need it. Because it's Mayr in the morning. It's not a CMP, so I don't need that logo. But I could have my shows scrolling by. Well, bam, look at that. Tampa girl or guy. I would love to see you at my Tampa show on March 20th. Got a bunch of shows coming up. This Saturday, I'm going to be in Long Island, my hometown. Not hometown, but I'm from Long Island, whatever. Levittown is where I'll be on Saturday, the 26th, with the comedians of the compound. That show starts at 7:30, and I would love to see all my Long Island peeps there. That one's going to be a shit show. Long Island is always a shit show, and I think that's where Anthony's from. That's where I'm from. There's something about, like, going back to your homeland, which makes you, like, a little extra loose and comfortable. So those shows are always fun. And then I'm going to be on the road again next month. It's coming up quick, though. I'm like, oh, it's next month. It's so far away. It's not. It's not far away. It's in like 1, 2, 3 weeks. Holy shit. So in 3 weeks, I'll be headlining in Raleigh at Good Nights Comedy Club, right in Raleigh. I've done it. I was there back in 2019 and sold out the little room. I think I'm in the main room now. So you guys better come out. I'm going out there to visit my brother and his family. I don't know if he's going to come see me perform. He loves stand up. He just doesn't like he doesn't like anything I've ever done. No pressure though. But no, it's really fine. I'm really over it. So so after Raleigh on the 17th, I'm heading to Savannah, Georgia on Saturday, March 19th. That's going to be the Wormhole. It's a venue called the Wormhole. I hope it's exactly how it sounds. And then I'm getting on a flight Sunday morning. I'm gonna have a layover in Miami. I'm just looking right at my calendar. And then I'm gonna go to Tampa and I'm headlining in Tampa on Sunday, March 20th at Side Splitters. It's another venue that they have called the Grove. But I guess it's in Tampa, which I've never been to before. I've been to their original Side Splitters location, so this is like Side Splitters at the Grove. So if you're Tampa, Florida, I want to see you guys there. I may be doing a stopover a couple days later in Orlando. I'm trying to work on that. Maybe I'll do something with Drunk 3PO. He doesn't even know this yet. I'm just spitballing in front of you guys. So I'll probably be in Florida a couple more days. I might see Dad. Fine, I'll see Dad. We'll hang out. And then it's my brother's birthday. He doesn't fucking send me anything for my birthday. No, I'll send him a card. And I'll be seeing him the week before in Raleigh. I don't know. The last time I was in Raleigh, I did stay over at my brother's house. But that is when my niece was like really, really young. She was like less than a year old. She's a baby still. So I slept in the bed in the baby's room. And now it's like, I think doesn't feel right. I haven't seen this kid in like 2 years. I'll be like, hey, Aunt Chrissie is here to sleep in your room. No, I don't need to be creeping out any of my relatives. And I can afford a North Carolina hotel room. It'll be great. But I'm excited for these shows. Please come out to Raleigh on the 17th, Savannah, Georgia on the 19th, Tampa on the 20th, and then Comedians of the Compound will be back in another spicy hot mess location, and that is Atlantic City the next month, April 22nd and 23rd. That's going to be a fucking fun show. It's going to be messy. It's going to be a little warmer out. And then I've got another big, exciting project coming up. I wonder if I can start teasing it. What I will say is that it is at the end of March. It's going to be like March 31st to April 3rd. I'm doing something very fun with a lot of people that you guys probably recognize, follow, watch. I wonder, you know what? I'm going to see if I can start teasing. But very, very, very cool, and something that you can streaming related project. I'll say that much. So yeah, these are my shows. Check them out. I guess I'll have them continuing to scroll. You know what else I'm going to have scroll? My album, Live from January 6th. It's now available for pre-sale on Amazon and on iTunes. I'm not for certain how to buy it on iTunes, but I know for a fact you can go to Amazon right now and get it. Let's pull it up on the screen so you can see what it looks like. Amazon.com. I've had a real back and forth relationship with Amazon.com. At first I was like, I'm not buying anything from Amazon. Like in the middle of the pandemic, I'm going to support small businesses, which I did and I still do. But sometimes you need something literally in a day or two. Like I needed to buy new glasses to do my Grace Randolph impression, and I needed those shits to come. Like I needed them now. So I ordered them and they were here in 2 days. And there's kind of like a calm in that. It's kind of so yeah, maybe I'll try to do a Grace Randolph on Friday Night Tights this Friday. That'll be the goal. My goal is to do like one character a month just to keep it spicy. So anyway, go to Amazon right now. Even if you just type in my name, Chrissie Mayr, into the search bar. Look at all this lol surprise. When I was little, we didn't have shit like this. And aren't these the dolls that when you put them in cold water, you can see their underpants? It's fucking weird. Nobody wants that. Anyway, put my name into Amazon. Click Live from January 6th. Explicit. Don't let that scare you off. Just click on it. And it's expected March 15th. That's when it comes out. But you can pre-order it now. I don't think you can if you listen to it now, if you click this button, I don't think anything will happen. But here's all the tracks divided up. Shout out to Aaron Berg. I hope he gets well soon. He's dealing with a little bit of like a health issue. I honestly think it's stress related. I was talking to Christine, his wife, yesterday, and I was talking to her about ways that he can like maybe get like de-stress a little bit and maybe some future projects with them. Anyway, so shout out to Aaron Berg from Uncancelable Records. First of all, for producing this album. I don't think I would be doing it if it weren't for him. And he separated all of the album into different tracks. There's a joke about January 6th, joke about Joe Biden, joke about the FBI, costumes at the Capitol. The meanings of words are different now. Superman is gay. That's a good one. I wrote this joke like on stage. It's fun when you look at these jokes and you're like, oh yeah, I remember like where I was when I wrote them or came up with them. Lockdown. And then I got some jokes just from like 10 years of doing stand-up that I needed to put them somewhere. This was completely improvised. Truck stops. Like I really pulled that out of my ass. I can't believe I said that on the album recording, but it was funny. It was good. Old people still do it. This is great. I'm excited for you guys to hear this album. Pre-order it now on Amazon.com. Because I just want to make the woke comedians upset with me. I wanted to go number one just for a day so I can piss off some people. So I can piss off my enemies. Wouldn't that be nice? Thanks, guys. Check it out. Do you guys like the green lights? I mean, I do have a little remote control here. I can make them blue. Fuck. I can make it blue. Wow, it's very blue. I can make it red. Okay, that's a little too much. I got to move that back. Pink, which really actually looks purple. This amber color, which actually kind of looks green. Cyan. This is cyan and this is blue. It's like barely any difference. Blue, cyan. It's like not that much different. I'll keep it on green. Stop fucking with your lights, Chrissie. All right, let me check through, make sure I didn't miss any soups. What's up, guys? Wow, it's 200 people watching. Holy shit. This is great. I have succeeded. Just going through here. I don't know if I like this blue eyeshadow. The trick for eyeshadow, again, not to turn off the men listening. but this is just like a simple life hack. You always want to go for kind of like the opposite. If you want to bring your eyes out with eyeshadow, you got to go for like kind of the opposite values. So like I have blue eyes, which is why I wear a lot of like coppers and browns, and that makes blue eyes pop. Blue eyeshadow really should only be for people with brown eyes. It's not like the exact perfect opposite, but it's kind of like the opposite eyeshadow color value or whatever. So this is not really, it's fun, but it's not really like doing anything for me. Put it on rotation. What the hell is cyan? Oh, cyan is CYAN. It's basically like a shade of blue. It's that like lighter blue there. You'll also see it if you change out your printer ink. You'll see like the word cyan. That's really, thank you guys for pre-ordering. Yeah, we'll show them. What's up, Philip Dexter? Have you ever seen a gimp in real life before? A gimp? You mean like a gimpy person? A cripple? Are we confusing gimp and cripple? A gimp. Is that something sexual? I've seen gimpy people. I'm in New York City all the time. Yeah, I see all types. You mean limpers? Just people limping? People on drugs? All the time I see that. A gimp. I guess I'm not sure what you mean by gimp. Let's Google gimp. Like this. GIMP is a free open source. No, it's not. This is not good. It's all something else. What is a GIMP? Company of GIMP. A limp or a limping gait. A person who limps. A narrow, flat braid or rounded cord of fabric used for trimming. I have seen limpers. New York City's full of limpers because they're on drugs. Ethan Galvin, what's up? From Glasgow. Holy cow. What is that, Ireland? What is that? What is Glasgow? Where is Glasgow? UK. It's the most populous city in Scotland and the 4th most populous city in the United Kingdom, as well as the 27th largest by population in Europe. In 2020, it had an estimated population of 640. Interesting. What is there to do in Glasgow? How is it over there? Are you guys super locked down? Is it gay and authoritarian like Canada, like Australia? Wormsworth. Hello, Wormsworth. Hey, Trispy. If you are looking for a fun to do, look up making candles out of Crisco. They last for days and you can color them with crayons. Fun to do and good emergency prep. Do I look like I'm 5 years old? No, that actually sounds kind of fun. But Crisco is for cooking. But if they last, yeah, maybe. All right, I'll look into it. Thanks, Wormsworth, for the weird prepper tips. Lesbo Brandon, hail Chrissie. Great interview with Gothics. There are still no critical reviews or critic reviews for Everything's Going to Be All White. Wonder if your girl Grace Randolph would think about it. I don't think she would. I don't feel like that show is the type of thing she would watch and review. Like, it's not a movie and it's not in the superhero like comic book type genre. I don't see her touching that. But if she does, she'd be like, I appreciate the diversity in this show. Yeah, that show's tanking. And I was thinking about this because somebody tagged, like I mentioned, that I knew Sherrod Small, who's in it. And somebody tagged him in a tweet and was like, Chrissie's saying that you did anything for a paycheck, like in the style of like Twitter tattletale. And then he just wrote back like, thanks for watching. It's like, I actually didn't say anything mean or untrue. I just was like, I don't really know him that well. I don't think he's racist. But I know a lot of comedians do kind of do whatever for a paycheck or a credit. I don't know. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't know what's worse. Like actually being racist and saying those things on that show and believing them, or just pretending that you are for a paycheck. I don't know what's worse. But I'm glad that I'm not in a position where I have to just, I can say no to some things, which is nice. All right, just checking through the messages. All right, I got some things to talk about. I have some things. There's some things going on. I was like, what can we talk about that won't bum everyone out? Not much. No, we can. We can talk about things. This is a fun one. So, an ex-teacher fed her students semen-laced cupcakes, and she was sentenced to 41 years. All right, I don't know why this is a video of a monkey, but I guess I better play it. Look at him. Oh. Did this monkey get in the house by accident? Oh, this is a cat. Oh, the cat is just listening to them argue. Oh, he looks concerned. That's cute when they sit upright like that. Oh, Sim, the 1-year-old Persian cat, got a front row seat to the show. Oh, New York Post. They're like, we're going to show you this cat video because the rest of the shit that we show is like extremely depressing. I would watch that again. Stop. Pause. A twisted Louisiana ex-teacher who admitted to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm was sentenced to 41 years in prison. Damn, I mean, does that seem a little harsh? Oh my God, there's a snake in the toilet. I gotta watch this. Ew. UK tourists in Thailand were shocked to find a huge lizard in their loo. I feel bad for the lizard. Like, does he know he's in a toilet? Does he know people poop there? An Asian water monitor. Oh, that thing could bite your dick clean off or make you wish that he did. Oh, goodbye. Where does he go? It's gross. All right. Don't get distracted. Back to the jizz story. Cynthia Perkins. This is her, by the way. She's cute. She's not bad looking. Was sentenced Friday after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of child pornography, and conspiring of mingling harmful substances in Livingston. WTRF reported she has no possibility of parole for 40 years. So she's going to be in jail till she's like in her 70s. No, 80s. I can't do math. Till 30, 40, 50. Yeah, 76. Holy shit. She'll be an old lady when she's out. Perkins has faced 72 charges of various sex crimes, 68 of which were dropped in her plea agreement as part of the deal. She agreed to testify against her husband, Dennis Perkins, a former sheriff's deputy who is facing 150 criminal charges, many of which are also sex crimes. Ew. All right, this is getting ickier and ickier. And that's, ew, what were they thinking? The couple were arrested in 2019 after they allegedly sexually abused a child together. Oh, fuck them. Throw these people away. Wow, that's fucked up. Among other crimes, Perkins filed for divorce from her husband following the arrests and alleged that Dennis had manipulated her into committing the crimes. The couple were busted after authorities received a tip at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators later found nude photos of them with a minor. Ew. A lawsuit filed against Dennis Perkins and the Livingston Parish School System claims that Cynthia Perkins filmed her husband supplying semen for the cupcakes that were later fed to the children at the Westside Junior High School. Why? That's so twisted. Like, I get, you're a man, you want to jizz on a cupcake, just feed it to that special lady in your life. That's fine. I have no problem with that. You want to eat each other's cum. But this is really fucked up, giving it to kids. Count 15 in the original indictment against the couple alleges the semen was mixed into both the desserts and energy drinks. That's bold. A dessert, you're not going to notice it. But an energy drink, you're not going to... There's no floaters in an energy drink. It's not like, you get a margarita, you're like, oh, there's a little something extra on the top. No, you're going to notice that shit right away. That's fucking gross. These 3 charges that were thought to be representative of what she had done, and by agreeing to the facts as we put them out in the record, all right, blah, blah, blah. They feel that this serves justice and better protects their children. This is scary because you look at her, you're like, oh, she looks like a nice girl. She doesn't look like a fucking creep. But that's the thing. Even if she was manipulated by this dude, it's like, you still did it, girl. Cynthia resigned from Westlake Junior High the day after the arrest, while Dennis was fired from his deputy role at the Livingston Parish Sheriff Office. Perkins attorney Paul Woody Scott. I don't think this is not the article to let people know that you have a nickname of Woody. Not okay. This story doesn't, you know what I mean? Just maybe save that for another story. Said his clients looked forward to testifying against her husband, whose trial is expected in May. He is the real monster. That's what she wants to make clear. It's not about shifting blame. It literally is. She took responsibility today. I mean, that's what she did. I mean, she took responsibility, but it's all his fault. Yikes. I mean, homeschooling seems like a better and better option these days. I don't have any kids, but it doesn't take a genius to say that things are getting fucked up. That was gross. Would you guys eat any jizz cupcakes? Would you? I think I missed a South Park IRL. Yeah, for real. For Mr. VNM. Yeah, it does look like that. Star Destroyer, what's up, buddy? Ever since Frost Scrap, I decided I will sim for you. Thank you, Star. Frostbitten. I have to have the wig on to get into full character. But I do want to do another Frostcast. Yikes. Yeah, this is horrible. This is really horrible that they would do that and involve kids. Gross. I've heard before that like you could do like there's like this cookbook that's like cooking with jizz and you can, you know, how to prepare it if you're into that. Blech. Guys, there's so many more things you could focus on. Like I feel like cooking with jizz should be everybody's like last priority. Like just because you can doesn't mean you should. You know what I mean? This is enough. There is definitely a cookbook for that. I think I've brought it up on like a previous stream. God, I love the New York Post. They're just a source of so much material. Student had legs and fingers amputated after eating leftover Chinese takeout. All right, already this is very sus to me. I already don't believe it. I don't know why New York Post, like they have this article and then they have a video here that's completely unrelated. Like, why do I need this is about someone's getting amputated fingers. Why do I need to see a paraglider? Although this is pretty cool. Damn it, they've distracted me. Okay. If we can ignore the paraglider for 1 minute. A 19-year-old college student developed sepsis and lost his legs and fingers after eating leftover Chinese food takeout in what a doctor described as a perfect storm of events. I already don't really believe this. Sorry. Dr. Bernard Hasu, a licensed toxicologist, described how the young man became severely ill after eating tainted leftovers, including lo mein chicken and rice, which is like the most basic of Chinese food. This is like many people's go-to. Tainted makes me think, all right, did those people put jizz in here? The people from the last article. This was a freak accident happening in a perfect storm sequence of events. Hasu, or is it just said pronounced Sue? I don't know. I'm not Asian. Who did not treat the man, said in a YouTube video on February 16th. The teen's case was first. Did this take place in China somewhere? The teen's case was first reported in March 2021. Oh, this is from last year in the New England Journal of Medicine, which detailed how he was admitted to Massachusetts General Hospital as he was suffering from shock, multiple organ failure, skin mottling, bleh, and a rapidly progressive reticular rash. Sounds like a superhero. The patient had been well until 20 hours before this admission when diffuse abdominal pain and nausea developed after he ate rice, chicken, and lo mein leftovers from a restaurant meal. What the fuck is the? All right, sorry, it's gross. I didn't warn you guys. It's a little gross. You guys can handle it. Hopefully you're not eating breakfast. Ew, look at that foot. I bet this is not going to end up on Wiki Feet. The college student had experienced organ failure, shock, and skin rash after eating. How is this possible? Multiple episodes of emesis, which is vomiting, occurred with vomitus. That was either bilious, which means I guess has bile, or red brown. Ew. Sounds like blood. The abdominal pain and vomiting were followed by the development of chills, generalized weakness, progressively worsening diffuse myalgias, chest pain, shortness of breath, headache, neck stiffness, and blurry vision. What the hell? How leftover are these leftovers? I read the golden rule for leftovers is you get 3 days for anything involving meat and 5 days if it's like all veggies. Or if it doesn't involve meat, if it's just like rice and veggies, you get up to 5 days. But after 3 days and it's got meat, throw it out. Part-time restaurant worker's temperature was over 105 degrees. His heart rate was 166 beats per minute, and his respiratory rate was 28 breaths per minute. I don't know if that's normal. A diffuse reticular, which is net-like. Oh, that's what that is? Ugh. All right, I'm not going to look at it again. It's gross. It was on his face, chest, abdomen, back, arms, legs. So it's everywhere except for his palms and his soles. This is fucking sus. He underwent blood and urine tests and was diagnosed with a bacterial infection called Neisseria meningitis. Neisseria meningitis, which caused his blood to clot and his liver to fail. Okay, you already know what I'm going to say. It's something involving a blood clot. This is March of 2021. When did a certain injection become available? Around this time as well. Damn. Yeah. What were a lot of people getting at this time? I'm just saying that I believe that more than fucking Chinese leftovers. Wow. And now people are gonna go, oh, don't do Chinese takeout. Oh, now they'd rather stigmatize leftovers than a certain experimental injection. He underwent blood and urine tests and was diagnosed with that thing. I already read that. His skin necrosis was said to be caused by purpura God damn it. I know there'd be so many big words in this article. Purpura fulminans, a severe complication of meningitis. What the fuck? This whole story. I'm almost done. Meningical septicemia. Doctors discovered that he had only received 1 of 3 doses of a meningococcal conjugate vaccine without a booster. Another blame. So, are they blaming it on that? And had only received 1 dose of a serogroup B meningococcal, for like meningitis vax, out of 2 or 3 recommended by the CDC. So, they're blaming his. Oh, this is interesting spin. So they're blaming this on. So this is not about the leftovers. If this is about the leftovers, why mention any of this shit? It's to get your attention. And guess what? It worked. So they're blaming it on his lack of getting other CDC recommended jabs that are related to maybe meningitis. I don't think I ever got meningitis vaxes before I went to college. But then again, I went to college in like 2001, which was 100 years ago. After getting parts of all fingers in his legs below his knees amputated, the man went on to have a relatively good recovery. Oh God. So blood was clotting in his arms and legs and fingers. This looks like blood clot shit to me. Wow. And they are really trying to make this about leftovers and possible lack of meningitis vaccine. Okay. Not falling for it. Wow. Poor kid. A friend had eaten the same meal as the victim and vomited, but did not become progressively sick. Then it's not about the fucking leftovers, you idiot. Yeah, leftovers don't cause this, buddy. Even if you have like something that's icky and moldy, like you're going to probably just throw up and then be like, man, I got to get my life together. Damn. The shocking case has received renewed attention thanks to Sue's video posted on his YouTube channel called Chubby Yemu, which has 2.46 million subscribers. So this guy, I wonder if he's running cover because they said that this was not the doctor that treated him. So why would he do a video on it? To cover his ass, to cover everybody's ass, I guess. The video, which identifies a student as JC, has been viewed over 1 million times as of Tuesday afternoon. To reduce the risk of food poisoning from bacteria, leftover food should be refrigerated no later than 2 hours after it is removed from a heat source. I don't know. I've eaten some weird shit in my day. I basically lived on leftover pizza for 4 years in college. Like, we'd have pizza. We'd have all sorts of food left out overnight. We'd wake up in the morning and we'd keep eating it. And I turned out great. I don't know. I'm no doctor, but I'm not really believing this was attributed to leftovers. I'm going to pull up this other video that this guy made. Interesting. I feel like this guy was paid because you look at this guy and you're like, all right, he seems like an influencer type doctor. I wonder if this guy got paid to like make this video. This was February 16th. A student ate suspicious leftovers for lunch. Here's what happened to his limbs. And this guy's got millions of subscribers. Oh, let's see what he says.
Video is based on a case that's published in literature. Link is in the description below.
It's legitimate.
I don't intend to scare anyone about food or leftovers. I'll be eating leftovers for dinner tonight.
I think they'd rather scare you about food than about something else.
Sequence of events, as I will show you. I publish a video every month, so if you hit subscribe and the bell for notifications, we can have some leftover food together.
I know you're a doctor, but if you're telling me to subscribe right away.
Leftover noodles for lunch. This is what happened to his limbs. JC is a 19-year-old man presenting to the emergency room with muscle pain, chills, and shortness of breath. 5 hours earlier, a purplish discoloration that looked like bruises had developed on his skin, and his roommate immediately drove him to the hospital. In the car, JC could barely move his head because his neck was so stiff, but it didn't matter anymore because his vision was starting to go dark. One day earlier, JC was on his regular schedule. He was hungry for lunch, but it was cold outside. Food wasn't easy to come by, but his roommate had gone out to eat the night before and brought back leftovers. He's not really going to care if I eat this. He wasn't going to finish it anyways.
That's not a believable call.
Immediately after eating the meal of leftover chicken and noodles, JC didn't feel well. He could feel his stomach shake and convulse.
I don't know. Are there any doctor people in the chat that could say that this is at all possible from eating leftovers?
He felt like there was gas, but there was no flatulence. A pool of sour saliva flooded in under his tongue, and he felt a stinging sensation ripple into his cheeks as he was brought down to the floor. He huddled over the toilet as a stream of stomach contents pushed up every couple minutes as he felt his eyes squeezing out of his skull. Laying down now in a world of hurt, JC felt cold. He started shivering. His arms and legs felt weak and clammy, and the blanket of pain started spreading to his chest. It was getting harder to breathe. His head started pounding. He slowly became unaware of his surroundings.
This is like a ghost story, isn't it?
Back, JC couldn't turn his head to look at him, and his vision was pulsating and starting to blur. That food must have been no good, he thought. I ate your leftovers for lunch, but they came right back up, JC said. Sorry, I should have just tossed it. I didn't finish that dinner because I barfed it up too, his roommate said. As the night passed, JC
if he barfed it up, why would he keep the leftovers
JC's
in
head
the refrigerator?
Hurt so bad that he was in a fetal position.
If you barf at anything, that's a sign
what was
to
it
go ahead
about
and
those
throw it out.
leftovers? He thought I shouldn't have eaten them for sure. He thought.
Unless
as
you
the sun
really
started
hate
to
your
rise,
roommate.
JC tried to get
Unless
up
he's
to
been
brush
leaving
his
a lot of
teeth.
dirty dishes
He noticed some
behind,
bruising on his arms and legs that weren't there the day before as he put the toothbrush in his mouth. But everything was in a state of pain, and it was just too much. Knowing that an ambulance would be too expensive, he begged his roommate to drive him to the hospital as he's brought to the emergency room where we are now.
Damn.
At examination, JC was responsive, alert, and conscious.
12 minutes.
His skin was kind of pale. He had a fever. JC's heartbeat was fast. Heart rhythm was normal, but his blood pressure was high, and he had tachypnea. Tachy meaning fast, and nia referring to breath. As doctors were examining him, JC empties his stomach all over the floor.
Why does everything have
noticed
to have
it was
a
a greenish
name?
yellow color, not really looking like any particular kind of food. Doctors drew some blood to test and to get a better idea of what's happening. But as the minutes passed, JC's tachypnea started to get worse as he was gasping for air and his face was starting to turn gray. JC has hypoxemia. Hypo meaning low. Ox referring to oxygen, and emia meaning presence in blood.
Just say that then.
Low oxygen presence in blood. But how could this be? He's breathing faster than normal, and it's the same air everyone else in the emergency room is breathing, and no one else is gasping like how JC is.
Sorry.
Doctors put him on supplemental oxygen. the machine can breathe for him. At first, this mottled appearance looked like bruises, but then they became a deep reddish brown, well-defined at the edges,
guys,
and multiple lesions like this started appearing all over his body. But how could this happen after eating food that made him and his roommates sick? The fever, the sudden drop in blood pressure,
I don't know, guys.
the hypoxemia, and the that covers many more resources. And okay, is JC's kid.
I think it's more likely that he may have had an experimental
but his doctors got more medical history on JC
at that time, and they're trying to cover it up. They're trying to cover it up. Don't want to sound like a conspiracy person, but I think this presenter might have killed the guy. He seems to know every single thing the guy went through. Yeah, like he studied him while he died. Or he just made it all up. Oh, really? Okay. All right. So you're Sofa King. It's the same. I'm in poor health, and I've been told that certain foods can cause extreme issues for me. Well, yeah, you don't want to eat crappy food, but I just don't think this is going to happen from leftovers. 10 Wandering M, 10% of my Facebook friends died in the past year, none due to COVIDs. About another 15 friends lost immediate family members. All were delayed treatments, and most were jabbed. Interesting. Did you guys have roommates in college? What was your situation? It's so funny. Like my freshman year of college was the first time I didn't have a roommate because I grew up with my sister. We shared a room our whole lives. So my freshman year of college, I was in Dolan Hall at Fairfield, and this was a hall. It was nobody's favorite dorm. Like when you were assigned this, you'd be like, "Oh fuck," because you knew that you were in for like a horrible year. Because they were just singles in this dorm, with like a few exceptions of like doubles, and each of these rooms had its own sink. Because this hall used to be like for nuns. Like the nuns used to live there. I don't know why nuns needed a sink in their room. But I would mostly use the sink for, like, peeing in when I was drunk because it was just easier. It was just, like, right there. Just hop on it and go. Of course, I would not do a number 2 in the sink. What am I, an animal? And, like, maybe a couple times I puked in it. I tried to get my shit together, literally. But, yeah, good times at Dolan. Paul Blunt, hail Simpcast, and Frank. Frank's at work right now, but I'll let him know you said that. You. Yeah, so the plot given that the roommate also got sick at the restaurant, the food was bad before it became leftovers. The question is, why keep it? Exactly. If it's bad, why keep it? It reminds me of something my sister did when she was little. Like we used to have like milk and cereal. Like that would be our go-to breakfast thing before you realize like how bad milk is for you. We didn't know. It was the 90s. We're just drinking milk, living our lives. But my sister one time, like she smelled the milk and it was bad. It was like time to throw it out, time to dump it down the drain and throw it out. And instead of doing that, she just left a Post-it on the milk that said, "Bad milk, don't drink." And I'll never stop making fun of her for that. I'm like, really, girl? You made a sign instead of like it would have been just as easy to throw the thing out. Maybe it's just a warning. Bad milk, don't drink. Okay. So you're wondering if it's botulism. Because botulism toxin attacks the body's nerves and causes difficulty breathing, muscle paralysis, and even death. Yeah, okay. That's possible. I'm just, you guys know I'm skeptical as fuck. All right, we talked about the cum cookies. We talked about the kid who died from the thing. You can use bad milk for pancake batter? Really? No way. Why would you, though? Guys, the amazing Johnathan died. No. The amazing Johnathan, the Freddy Krueger of comedy, dead at 63. I wonder what video they're going to play. Probably something totally unrelated. Look at that. It's Germany. Look. Oh, it's Tetris on a building. Why did they do that? It's clickbait, I think. John Edward Zealous, the stand-up comic and magician who delighted in shocking audiences for decades, as the amazing Johnathan died at his Las Vegas home Tuesday after a long battle with heart disease. I wonder if he was dripped. The self-described Freddy Krueger of comedy was 63. I mean, dying in Las Vegas. There's worse ways to go. Johnathan Zealous, the amazing Johnathan, passed away at around 11:30 p.m. on 2/22/22. Magical day. Fellow stand-up comic Penny Wiggins, 60, posted on Facebook, "My heart is broken. One of my best friends, one of the funniest humans I've ever met. I loved him so very much. I will never forget this wonderful, amazing, kind, funny, great person." The Detroit native's widow, sideshow stunt woman Anastasia Sin, confirmed her husband's death just before midnight. Imagine being married to a sideshow stunt woman. I bet that's fun. I bet the sex is fun. The last thing I said to him was, "I love you, honey. I'll be with you when you get up from your nap." Oh, that's sad. And she was 47. Wait, she was 47 and he was 63? All right, good for him. She told the Las Vegas Review-Journal, "We were feeding him oranges and strawberries. He was so peaceful. He said, 'Yay!' He had the most pure and sweetest look on his face." Why was she feeding him fruit at night while he was napping? Yay! His last words were, "Yay!" Zealous gained mainstream fame on Vegas headliner Criss Angel's mid-2000s reality show Mind Freak, and often injected gonzo faux gore bits into his shows. Signature shock value moments included pretending to suck on his own dangling eyeball, slitting his wrists, and spiking his own tongue. Well, that's gross. Yeah, their sex was for sure weird. The Bally's casino star attraction and Comedy Central staple, who reportedly earned $3 million a year at his peak, was diagnosed in March 2007 with a serious heart condition. The Las Vegas Journal. If he has a heart condition, why is people don't know. Bally's, that's like, all right, no offense, but this is kind of the worst casino in Vegas. The amazing Johnathan, sporting his signature headband, celebrates at magician David Copperfield's birthday. He got invited to Copperfield's birthday party. He lived a good life. Oh, that's him there with the headband. Imagine David Copperfield in bed. I bet he's a little scary. He's like, "I will make my penis disappear," and then he like pulls it out from behind your ear or like from your mouth or something. That's what I imagine. "The greatest time of my life was spent here. I made millions of dollars. I have 2 beautiful houses, and everything came crashing down," Zealous announced during a public appearance in 2014. The audience, assuming the dark declaration was part of his prank, started to laugh, but he stopped them. "Not a joke," he confirmed, voice crackling. Damn. His official website later identified the illness as cardiomyopathy, a degenerative disease that weakens the heart muscle. Oh. But I wonder what he did about it. The alt magician gained further notoriety as the subject of a controversial 2019 Hulu documentary, The Amazing Johnathan documentary. The film followed Zealous, then 60, as he mounted a comeback tour after defying his terminal illness diagnosis and simultaneously dealing with an ongoing drug addiction. Earlier on Monday, Sin, Zealous's wife of nearly 8 years, posted that her husband was completely unresponsive and reaching the final stage of life after an absolute nightmare week. Oh no. Oh, is that her? And that's him? Damn. His decline was fast, but it also wasn't. He is so strong, Sin wrote, an emotional plea for loved ones and acquaintances to stop texting and calling him during his hospice care. Oh. Well, what are they? I mean, you can't blame people for doing that. He has beaten the odds for so long. I know you all love him so much, and everyone wants to say goodbye. Oh. Sin continued. Oh, he was at the Stress Factory. I've been there. Sin continued, "I don't think we thought this day would ever come because he is so strong and has beaten it so many times. Thank you all for the well wishes. But as the news spreads, it's getting overwhelming and I'm going to have to take a step back. I love you and I thank you for your support." I wonder when this was in 2013. This was in New Brunswick. Sorry, I'm yawning. Ah! It's not you, it's me. I haven't had that my full coffee yet. There's no reason I should be yawning. So sad. Amazing Johnathan. Rest in peace, buddy. Oh, is this from the trailer?
Nothing you're seeing is real. Can you trust anything that a magician does?
Do you remember the first email you ever sent to me?
No.
It's very short, very simple. So it ends with, if we just stick to the truth.
What's your point to this? What are you saying, Brad?
Put your
Is he
hands
like a
together
troll?
for Amazing Johnathan.
The Amazing Johnathan sort of deconstructed magic.
He was like a rebel magician. I loved him.
I performed in over 100 TV shows, made millions of dollars,
Wow.
and everything came crashing down when I was told I had a year to live.
Oh, damn. He looks
Not a
bad there.
joke.
Is he wearing eyeliner?
So,
My diagnosis with a heart problem was years ago.
Why is he on
I'm
Sunday?
overdue.
do a little speed now and then.
He's never going to quit.
I want to go back on the road and do some more shows.
He associates the success with the drugs. What are we telling him to go back to?
It's not a good idea. What if he died on stage with people laughing because they thought it was part of his bit?
I mean, people thought that was going to happen with Heather McDonald. She cast out in front of everybody. It was fucking hilarious.
The Amazing Johnathan setting off a little bit of a comeback.
I think he would be fine to die on stage.
You just
A
never
lot
know
of
with him.
performers
Is this
would.
a joke?
Judy Gold is in
Every
this.
morning I wake up worrying that he's going to not be alive anymore.
Everyone thought that the whole
He's throwing
dying bit was a
baloney at the wall.
I feel dizzy.
You need answers, buddy.
Why are you even asking me that? Are you disappointed that I'm not dying in your time frame?
What?
Don't go.
You're wasting my time.
Ooh!
going
I
on?
bet that was
This is
fake.
way out of my realm. It's like private investigator work.
Access might be cut off.
This was my answering machine.
I feel bad that I'm using him for his death. It's been going on for too long.
He's been working on this for years.
You need to finish something up.
You're dealing with a mess.
And they don't want to be filmed.
What does the story do?
I want you to smoke.
Oh, he did
If I
meth?
was in your shoes, I would smoke meth. It's gone to
Eric Andre's in this.
Absolutely not.
You have to.
Why does this remind me
Making
of
a
Tiger
documentary on
King?
The other documentary team was there.
Is this giving anybody else
So is
Tiger
it a
King
race to get
vibes?
yours out first now?
Why don't you see how weird that is?
They
do.
We're both gonna kill each other.
The Amazing John. All right, maybe I'll go watch that now. Sounds like he lived a good life. I don't know, you gotta take care of yourself, guys. I think if I came down with like some kind of a crazy heart condition or something like scary, I'd be like, all right, hold the fucking phone. And I don't know. Maybe I would take a break if I could, like maybe spend a month at like do a health retreat or something, like really cleanse out. That's true. We all die. We all die, Tony. Way to bring the room down. We all die. It's how you live your life. Maybe he did do a lot of drugs. Yeah, he lived fast. He lived that fast magician life. With Weird Al Yankovic is your strongest endorsement. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I have no desire to like do drugs. I really don't. He did a lot of drugs. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. For me, just like living regular life, like raw talking life, just living life is scary enough for me. Why do I need like the thrill? I just don't. The idea of being so out of control, like having no control over, like, I guess my mind or my body is a little scary. I don't know if you guys have dabbled, but like, I don't know. Maybe like mushrooms a handful of times. Like really nothing crazy. You know, not a Coke person, and like here and there, like when I'd be doing more spots in the city and hanging out, like doing a lot of late nights, probably more weed because more people were around and just like smoking it all the time. And it was just easy. And like, I didn't love it. I mean, like, yeah, you'd feel relaxed, but then you sort of like, you lose track of time, you miss your train. It's not really a net positive. I think that whatever works for you, you know, but I just don't think. Maybe I'm a little bit like of a purist. Like I want to get myself to a place where I don't. Here I am drinking coffee, right? I don't know if that counts, but I don't know. I feel like people should get themselves to a place where they are on as little pharmaceuticals as possible. And also, like drugs and stuff. What's up, Kayla? Kayla's in the chat. Drugs suck and ruins people's lives. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. In a perfect world, we wouldn't use drugs. Yeah, I mean, herbs, what comes from the earth is all good. But yeah. Drinking coffee. Caffeine is a drug. So is sugar. Well, I'm on keto right now. Okay, we are here. I haven't had bread in days. I haven't had sugar. Went to a steakhouse last night with Frank. It was the what the fuck is it called? I think it's Fogo de Chao. And we had a bunch of meat. We had a bunch of lamb. I may have taken a few pieces in a napkin to bring home for the dogs. They were so excited. I came through the door. They're like sniffing my bag. They're like, I was like, you smell that, doggies? Got to wash off that meat though, because it's too salty straight up to give to the dogs. So you got to wash it off. You got to wash that meat and then cut up into little bites. And they were like, oh my God, thank you. It was fun. Yeah, they do have good. You know what? I didn't miss the mashed potatoes there. I didn't miss like the fried yuca strips. The bread I did kind of miss a little bit. This is the candle top. I missed the bread, yeah. Because it comes out, it's warm, and you're starving, and that's when they get you. If you can just make it past that, if you can wait long enough for the bread to like be kind of cold, then it's less appetizing, and then you can get into the meat and stuff. But I've noticed like I have to eat more. Like if you're doing like carnivore or keto, you just have to be eating more because bread, I think, like just kind of fills you up. Like I'm like starving right now. Usually I wouldn't eat till like 1 or 2. So yeah, I'm gonna eat more meat. You know what I learned? I learned a hot tip about candles because me and Frank went skiing last weekend in the Poconos, which is Shawnee. Pretty decent conditions, pretty decent. And then there was a crazy snow squall, and then we left. But I learned this from the candle store. There's a Yankee candle store in like the outlets near there. And I learned this, that you can smell the whole gist of a candle literally in the cap. You know, most people like they take the cap off, you smell the candle itself. Guess what? You can get a really good sense of the candle just like in the cap, because I guess something about when it's poured, like the freaking essence collects in the cap. Anyway, that's just a hot tip. And again, I know a lot of you guys are not out here sniffing candles, but yeah. 1 glass, 2 bottles a day. I do kind of miss wine. I do. You know what I was really like craving when we were at the steakhouse is like you hear like the things clinking, the shaking of the mixers, and you're like, one of those drinks does sound really good right now. But you know what? I'm just doing this for the next month before this big project that I'm teasing out. The end of March is when we're all doing this. A bunch of us are doing a cool thing. It's going to be all right. I will say that it is a collaboration type project. It's going to be very cool, and it's something streaming involved. So I'm just doing this keto thing until then, because it's like a nice little like group of time that I can stay focused. And I'm going to the gym after this. I'm going to F45. I really like them. I find it really works for me because like, and I've worked out for years. Like I was an athlete in college. I'm used to the weight room. Like if I was left in the weight room to my own devices, sure, I could cobble together a workout, but I like that F45. Like they mix it up for you. Like different days of the week is either focused on cardio or resistance training. And then like Fridays and Saturdays, it's like a hybrid. So you can mix it up and do like a few of each throughout the week. And then you feel like, because some people really like that feeling of I've had a hard cardio workout. Like I'm out of breath. I feel like my lungs worked. Like that feeling. I like feeling physically sore. I mean, I like the cardio feeling too, but I like enjoy weightlifting more. I like the challenge of it. So, and it's fun to feel sore. It's fun to feel sore, guys. But I like that you show up and they have it's literally just a 45-minute workout. You go really hard for 45 minutes and they tell you what to do and you have to think about it. Because when I was going to Planet Fitness, like pre-pandemic, I was going to the Planet Fitness because you're like, woo, it's $10 a month. What could go wrong? Well, then you like stop going and you keep paying because you're like, it's only $10 a month. But I would go and I would get so bored so quickly. I would bring like my resistance bands and I would do a little treadmill and then I get off and it's like, I don't know, it feels kind of like lonely. I guess it was like a lonely element. Maybe I'm just like a social creature when it comes to working out. Like I'd so much rather, like I like seeing other people, sometimes it's motivating to see somebody in worse shape than you working harder than you. And I'm like, if this fat bitch can do it, I can do it. And then you see somebody who's in way better shape than you and you're like, if you keep going, you could look like that. Yeah. I'm trying to get Hearn, did you send a super chat and I missed it? Oh my God. What kind of person am I? Let me scroll back. Scrolling. Anyway, so I was going to Planet Fitness before the pandemic, and then the pandemic happened, and like I guess a lot of us probably fell off the horse there. I don't see it. I don't see your thing. Oh, is this it? This is one from Dirt Bike. Ever planning on coming to Mobile, Alabama in the future? I had a gig planned for Huntsville. I don't know if you guys have heard the whole story where I was going to do this big tour with Tim Young and then he bailed on me and he really fucked me over. But that Huntsville, Alabama was one of the venues that we were going to do a show at. And then when he bailed out of the tour, we lost the gig. Like some of the gigs I was able to keep and just headline on my own. But for many of these venues, like we sold them on the fact that we were like, co-headlining. So he really screwed me over there. So the Huntsville, Alabama show is one of the ones I lost. But I would love to. I've wanted to go there. It's on my list. You know what? I'm writing it on my list. Go to Alabama. And like keep like mentioning to me because I forget and I have ADD and I need to be like reminded many times where I need to go. I'm looking back. I don't see a super. Oh, this is it. Horror in the Steadfast. Just tune in. Why is Chrissie subjecting me to this? Oh, you're talking about, was this the candle talk that you didn't like or the blood clot kid? Probably the blood clot kid. All right, I think I got them all. I'm on it this morning. I'm on point. And I only started a half hour late. I hope you guys are good. Are we at work right now? Are we working from home? What's going on? I feel like this candle is really adding a lot. Couple of books I just ordered recently was Irreversible Damage, which has to do with like the trans epidemic. Let's see. Yeah, I'm really excited to read this. This one, everyone's been telling me to read this Irreversible Damage, the transgender craze seducing our daughters. So that's on the books to read this week. And I also finally ordered Rules for Radicals. Oh, it's in my purse that I take to the city. So I'm going to start reading that. And yeah, very excited about it. Guys, my album is available for pre-order right now. Go to Amazon.com. Check it out. It's only $9.49. Just put it in your little bin. Put it in your little checkout. Pre-order, boom. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm afraid to push it again. I'm afraid to buy it twice. I mean, I guess I could, but that's weird. Here it is. Shout out to Aaron Berg from Uncancelable Records for putting this together. Here's all the tracks. Joe Biden special. Costumes at the Capitol, the 2-year lockdown. And then Old People Still Do It. I really cover all the basics. All the categories. Check it out. Buy it. I would love for it to go number 1, even for a day. That would be so cool. And then I'll take a screenshot and I can just laminate it and I'll feel good about myself. And I could piss off the woke comics, which is always fun. Will it be released on cassette tape? No, but I will be getting them onto CDs and vinyls. So I wonder if that's something I can do now or I need to wait till it's out. I'm gonna talk to Aaron about that. He was like in and out of the hospital a little bit, so I don't know if he necessarily wants to hear questions about my album right now. But yeah, I'll ask him. Yeah, I'm in the midst of planning another trip to Dallas, Texas to promote the album. I'm working on that date right now. So things are happening, guys. Things are, God, let's see. Is anyone going to care about this? Let's see. Let's pull this up. Oh, let's pull up this. This is a crazy story. Lives of TikTok, always providing. Tennessee church seeks justice after an elderly man robbed during prayer. This is the lowest of the low here. Okay, let me change it to a different screen to bring up this article. This is crazy. I would have whooped someone's ass if I saw this. I would at least attempt to stand up for them. Okay. No, I don't want to sign up. Guys, it's the Christian Post. I am now a conservative. Tennessee church seeks justice after elderly member is robbed during prayer. I wonder if they have the same lights I do. When Pastor Larry D. Robertson got up to address his congregants at a Wednesday evening prayer and Bible study meeting nearly 2 weeks ago, he was mad. I asked for forgiveness for being a few minutes late. Robertson, the senior pastor of Hilldale Baptist Church in Clarksville, Tennessee, said as he spoke to the congregation, which can be seen in a video posted on YouTube. We've had an issue, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm mad, I'm ticked, I'm a pretty even-keeled guy, so I don't break things when I'm mad. I don't scream, don't cuss, anything like that, but I'm very angry. Robertson then recounted how 2 African-American women had arrived early at the diverse but predominantly white church. They had to be really careful with their wording there. To attend the 6:30 p.m. service on February 9th, but ended up robbing a 78-year-old congregant as she prayed for them. Oh my God. This is so sad. We had a couple of women who came at 5:40, and then they thought the service started at 6, and I directed them into this direction. The sanctuary, Robertson said, one of our ladies came early and was here. You know, old people always be showing up early. They knew what they were doing. And long story short, they robbed her. Did they just straight up steal her purse? The robbery, which was caught on the church's security cameras and posted on YouTube, shows one of the young women asking the elderly member for prayer. Oh, this is fucked. As soon as she engaged the church member, the accomplice began rifling through the elderly woman's purse. Damn. While their eyes closed and their heads bowed, the other girl got into our church member's purse and got credit cards, cash, everything, and closed it back up. And amazingly, that's when the prayer finished. Damn. And then when this church member picked her wallet up, she thought, that just feels lighter. Oh, looked in it, and by this time the girls were gone. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord, Robertson declared, pointing to the ceiling. The Lord knows who they are and where they are. I mean, so do they. They have it on camera. Is there volume on this? No. Okay, so where's the old lady? Right there? So one's in front of her, one's behind her. Nobody does this. My church people in the chat, is this common practice to like just sort of force prayer someone? Of course she's gonna go along with it. She's an old nice lady. All right, she's like really hesitating. And okay, she's behind her. Yep, people have their purses open next to them on these pews. Damn, though. So she's not gonna just straight up take the whole wallet? Wow. What the fuck? Oh, I'm so mad. I wonder what they were saying. So she's put credit cards in her bag. She's just sliding them out, and now she's going into the cash compartment. What is that? A checkbook she's taking out? That's cash. More cash. Going back for another credit card. Wow. There's nobody else around because it's early. Just shoving it in her bag. This is low, man. These people have no respect for the elderly, for God, for churches. Like, this is so disgusting. but karma's going to get them. I mean, I hope the authorities do too, but you live your life this way, good things are not going to happen to you. And you're going to be ultimately unhappy. Like, she's going to go back, she's going to cancel her credit cards that day. Maybe they made off with I'm guessing there was like $100 or less in that woman's wallet in cash. And it's like, for $100, is it really worth it? Like, now you have to live with yourself. And I just think that stuff takes a toll, like, on your soul, man. A toll on your soul. And let that be a lesson, everybody. Zip up your purses in church and keep them between your legs. Don't have your purse next to you. Doesn't that suck though? Now we've got to like look over our shoulders when we go to church. That sucks though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure God imposes penalties for robbing people in his house. Oof. Express elevator to hell. It reminds me of The Simpsons, like the bullet train to heck. How did you get that Gigi shirt turn out? Aaliyah was more into that shirt. She was very into. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have it. Maybe I'll go take a picture in it. She really did a good job. So on Wet Spot on Monday, we had a full house. We had a lot of cute girls on the show. My girl Gigi Dior, who I met at Exotica, this past I think December. Who else was on the show? Keanu Thompson, Aaliyah Janine, and Honey Bunny. And we had a lot of interesting callers. One caller was this guy, Steve, who just like went on and on. He called in sounding like he wanted advice, but the longer he talked, the more I'm like, oh, he doesn't want anybody's advice. He just wants to brag about like trying to do anal on his wife. And we kind of just like saw right through it. Volkert Cornelius, thank you for the super sticker. Hi, guys. An unplanned donation. Oh, a purse. Yeah. They didn't steal the whole purse. They just like took the cards out. I have this chair with this back and yes, it's better because I'm not falling out of it. But I also I truly don't know how to get comfortable. I don't know how people who do YouTube or stream for long periods of time, I constantly don't know what to do with my legs. Like I'm folding them Indian style. I crisscross them over each other. I sometimes sit on my legs, folded. I just don't know, guys. How's everyone doing? All right, let's see what else is going on. Talked about that. I talked about the semen cookies. Oh, this was a sad story. We, trans still very trendy right now to be trans. So this is a tweet from RIPX for Nutmeg. Trans quote dad Freddie McConnell now regrets the nipple removal surgery that Freddie had. Now, I think he's talking about himself here. I think people are a little bit confused that he's talking about the baby. I think that the quote dad had his own nipples removed. Okay, so he now regrets the nipple removal surgery Freddie had due to the effect this is having on the bonding with the baby and blames not the gender ideologues who have promoted and affirmed mutilation, but cis-normative people instead. Of course, they're going to blame other people. And here is from the Instagram, this guy, Freddie McConnell. I have a question for you, but first, the context. This little bird is currently 100% donor milk fed. Oh, poor baby. I hope the baby's going to be okay. We bottle feed and use an SNS at chest, although we're sticking to the former until they get back to their birth weight, which, judging by these burping cheeks, hopefully isn't long off. They also suckle for comfort. This doesn't cause me dysphoria because I love my chest now. 7 years post-top surgery, I did wonder if they might produce some milk myself, but it hasn't happened. That's how I learned that it's possible to feel sadness without regret. Yeah, right, dude. You totally are regretting that. You wouldn't be writing this if you didn't feel regret. I expect every trans birthing parent, here we go with the birthing people again, feels their own tender way about this topic. In 2014, if I'd known to ask my surgeon to leave my nipples attached in case I wanted to chest feed. Are we really still saying these words? I guess so. In the future, I would have, but back then I couldn't even conceive of parenthood, let alone feeding options. I was essentially denied that knowledge by old school gender clinicians. How were you denied that? This new trend of mutilating your body to cover for mental illness is pretty new by cis normative society. So it's not your fault. It's not your bad choices that you've made. And now that you've decided to become a parent, which you could say being a parent is cis normative. So you're actually kind of, you could say, oh, I'm backsliding. I'm now doing the cis normative thing by having a kid and parenting it. So don't you look a little bit like a hypocrite there, Freddie? Hopefully future seahorse dads, what the fuck is a seahorse dad, will have the autonomy and information they need to make more informed choices. All right, first of all, let's just pray for this baby. Hope the baby's going to be okay and be a better person for having been raised by a mentally ill person. Wow. Yeah, sounds like regret. Sounds like he's regretting his choice or her choice, whatever. Maybe the real take-home message here is that people should think long and hard about having irreversible procedures that reduce fertility, limit future reproductive potential, and destroy the ability to perform vital bodily functions like breastfeeding. Exactly. 100% purple sneakers, even though these are Crocs. Suckle for comfort. Am I reading that right? Attaching a baby to a nipple from which it cannot get any milk for comfort. Yeah, they're probably just confused. Maybe it's better off for the baby that this guy doesn't have nipples, because then the baby is not gonna try to go for a food source that isn't there. And also, why, if you're transitioning, I imagine this person transitioned from female to male. Guys have nipples too. Why wouldn't you be like, yeah, let's keep them so I don't look like a freaking Ken doll? So fucking weird. I don't understand it. I've never had a baby, but the way that infant has been photographed looks grim to me, like she's angling its face with a chokehold. Yeah, I don't really love that picture either. Quite, and I'm all for these cis-normative gender medics explaining this might happen to the gender dysphoric adolescents. But isn't Freddie and mates trying to make it illegal under the new conversion therapy laws? Wow. Yeah. They never take responsibility for their actions, says Terry Stevens. Of course not. Cis-normative clinicians are getting the blame here. Meanwhile, Freddie still advocates for surgery on ever younger girls. Ew. Should I go to this person's Instagram? I'm like, these days I'm getting less and less into Instagram. Also, I'm like, am I missing out on something by not being on TikTok? Freddie.McConnell. Ugh. Freddie.McConnell. Verified on Instagram. Ugh. Okay. I'm going to show this person's Instagram. Let's see here. No, I'm not missing out. Okay, good. Freddie McConnell, trans man, solo dad by choice, visible for fellow and future seahorse dads. Oh, they're calling themselves a seahorse dad because there's no nipples. Is that why? That's fucking weird. Okay. Wow, but he still, or she still was pregnant. I am Chrissie Mayr pod. Let me in Instagram. Okay, whatever. You guys get the gist. Oh God. All right. So let's see. All right. I don't know what's going on with my Instagram. It's being queer. Yikes. So it looks like a person who is biologically a female went ahead, got pregnant, but basically had their like tits removed, and is now being like, wow, I have these motherly instincts that I can't do because I mutilated my body. That's crazy. It's because the female seahorse gives the male the female seahorse gives the male the babies. Oh. Weird. Seahorses have the males gives the birth. Ew. Okay. a little weird. Okay, thank you. TikTok is awful and a Chinese spy app. That's what I figured. But here we are, guys. We're identifying as animals. I'm gonna click off some of these old windows that I don't need. Okay. I'm gonna let you guys know again about my shows that are coming up. We got Long Island this Saturday at Governor's in Levittown. Then March 17th, I'll be in Raleigh, North Carolina at Good Nights. March 19th, I'll be in Savannah, Georgia at the Wormhole. March 20th, in Tampa, Florida at Side Splitters at the Grove. And then April 22nd and 23rd, I'll be in Atlantic City with Comedians of the Compound. I think we're going to be at the Claridge, our usual stomping ground there. They also call it the Claridge. The Claridge, nothing in Iowa, but like tell me what is cool in Iowa, what venues are good and are not gonna like check for a vax passport. Hello. We got some people watching from Twitch. I don't understand Twitch, but I stream to there. Why not? According to science, the stupidest animal to identify as is the seahorse. Yeah, do you guys care about what is this channel about? What is this channel about? Welcome. You're new by Biased Moss. You know, this is my new kind of morning show where I kind of talk about some news stuff and I'm just I'm here by myself. But then I do interviews and on Sundays we have Simpcast, which is all girls. And actually what's going on tonight? Today I'm doing Bill Cannon's show, which is called Off the Cuff. That's going to be on his channel. And then tomorrow, Thursday, big day for your girl. I'm getting new headshots done. So by Jordan Cole, who's a photographer I've loved for a long time. And he's moving to New Hampshire. So I'm getting him like in the nick of time before he leaves. And those new photos are going to be used for promoting the album. And also I'm in a magazine, I guess, and they want photos. That's going to be coming out in a few months. So I got to send them something. It sounds weird to say that I'm in a magazine. Welcome. This is Chrissie having a chat. Yeah, tell him A4DD. Maybe you guys can explain Twitch to me. I feel like I'm not going to be a success on Twitch unless I'm half nude in a hot tub. You know? I didn't realize you were here until you just said had to follow. Oh, thanks. In the UK, the show is known as In the Afternoon with Chrissie Wizzy. Basically, Chrissie what? Basically, Chrissie corrupts pop culture to allow for the rise of alt-right because politics is downstream of culture. I don't know how I'm corrupting pop culture. I can't think. I don't know. I just talk about what I see. But yeah, I guess if I'm all right, then all right can't be that bad. Good morning. I hear you as on the phone first and then the TV. Oh, nice. Yes, I actually did reach out to Amaranth to get her on the podcast, but I'm gonna have to find a different. I like messaged her, I think, on Twitter, which she's got like over 1 million followers. So, oh, okay, it's sarcastic. Okay, cool. She's got obviously millions of followers. I doubt she's gonna, and I'm not verified, so she probably will never see that DM. But maybe I'll email her. I would like to get her on. She's like obviously super cute and she's crushing it at her business. So I would love to talk to her. Ooh, I know you originally from Roast Battle. You were awesome. Thanks, Mel. I love doing roast battles. I think I did about like 11 or 12 all in all when that trend was really like fired up a few years ago. Yeah, there's some clips online. Famished Yoshi. Will we ever get another Frostcast? I hope so. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get Az to come back on. Possibly Adam Krigler, I think, expressed interest in doing it. Could I give you my best British accent? I don't know if this is close at all, but this is about what I would say for a British accent. Oh, maybe I could speak the Queen's English. Oh, God, no. I sound like the Queen with COVID. That was horrible. Can't believe you made me do that. G. Doc Swift. Need a good read? Get The Last Warpiper. Warpiper? The Last Warpiper on Amazon. What's that about? Is it about war? Hot tub is a good way of getting banned. Too. You really need to watch the costume alignment. Oh, what's that about? Zipper. Yeah, Zipper. I got to bring Zipper back. What is this? A little ghost holding a heart? That's cute. See, that must be a Twitch thing. Aw. Thanks, Bofin. You do good work, Chrissy. Jokes aside, like your takes. Amaranth's neck to head ratio is a bit worrisome. What do you mean? I'm going to pull up a picture. Amaranth. Her neck to head ratio? What, she's got a bigger head than neck? All right, I'm going to try to bring up something that's not nudity because she's got a lot of scandalous photos online. Let's bring it up. I already love her because she's a redhead. Okay. Neck to head ratio. What, you think she should have more neck or less head? All right, what can I bring up that won't be? I mean, she's so cute. I don't know anything about her, but she does cosplay. Wow, I just got so hungry. Am I a lesbian? I just got hungry looking at photos of Amaranth. Oh, thanks for saying happy birthday. It's not till November, but thank you though. Thank you though. I think I have a nervous twitch of rubbing my nose. I'd love to see you interview Ryan Katsu Rivera. Oh yeah, he works with Gavin. I met him actually in Vegas when we did Comedians of the Compound in Vegas back in, I think it was September. So I met him. He's a super cool guy. She has kids as fans, not men. Oh, that gets into tricky, sticky territory. I'm ready to clean some chimneys. What? Looking through your guys' comments. Amaranth doesn't chew her spaghetti. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? What if I do Amaranth cosplay? Like I really like blow my hair out and do like tits out, and then I'll tag her on the things to get her attention. Now do Ron DeSantis. What kind of an accent does he have? My neck is pretty skinny. Thanks. I don't even like notice my neck. I don't think about it very much. Maybe I should. Oh, Chris, DuckDuckGo has been my go-to for a long time now. I don't know. I mean, I use Google too. I use them both, but I think DuckDuckGo is my default. Martina Marcotta is super hot. I've done interviews with her. She's done my channel. I've known her actually for years. Paul Gabella, rise up lights equal razor blades in Australian accent. Rise up lights. Oh, rise up lights. So if you're trying to say rise up lights, it comes out like razor blades. Rise up lights. All right. When you're speaking Australian, I know how to say no really well in Australian. No! Oh, no! That's something easy anybody can say in Australian. Just go, oh, no! It's a hot tip right there. Russell Hall, wouldn't Amaranth cosplay just be a goat mask? Do you not like her? Do you not think she's so pretty? Who flung poo? Just want to clarify that I am not Asian. Yeah, could have fooled me. Who flung poo? Yeah, who else do you want to see me interview on the show? Oh, you think that could be faked? Are you talking about Amaranth? Yeah, Gavin screaming at Destiny was so freaking funny. Gavin is so good. He's so smart. Young Pei Chang! My only Asian fan. Although now you're going to have to contend with Who Flung Poo. What's up, buddy? Alex Stein. I've done Alex Stein. Yeah, Alex Jones. Would love to get him. Dave Lando. I've had him on a couple times now. Sorry to y'all. It's not you, it's me. Alex Jones, of course, would love to get him. He's been on my to-do list for a long time. Yeah, how many Asians are in the chat? I'd love to see you interview Blonde in the Belly of the Beast from the Matt and Blonde podcast. I don't know anybody. I don't know any of those words. I'm just writing down Matt and Blonde. Okay. Yeah, I am not liking this blue eyeshadow. It's official. Mahler. Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah. I've been thinking about him for a while. Interview Frank about the whores in his DMs. I have no clue how many whores are in his DMs. Hopefully not a lot. I don't know. I guess you have to trust each other. Get Landau and FNT. Oh, I wonder if that would be weird. I could ask him if he's down. Oh my God, why am I yawning? Oh. Mr. H. I don't know who that is. Owen Schroyer. Yeah, I could get Owen on again. Yeah, I like Owen. I did Timcast last March. I was on it. Yeah, I'd love to go back sometime. Grimes. Who else? Chris Williamson. I've had him on the podcast. In fact, he's in New York right now. I was debating if I should try to go get coffee with him or something because he's in town. But I don't know. Tomorrow I have kind of a busy day. And then Friday, I'm doing another Mayr in the morning. So tune back in on Friday at 10 a.m. I'm really going to try to start right at 10 a.m. on the dot on Friday. And then Friday Night Tights is Friday. We may be seeing a Grace Randolph appearance. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about the yawning. Sydney Watson and Elijah. Okay, I've had them on, but I would love to have them back. I'm going to write this down. Yeah, I'll try to get them back on. Joe Rogan. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, Metzger. Okay. Yeah, I had Metzger on a long time ago. But I could get him back. Yeah, the quartering. Great idea. I would love to get him back on. Michael Knowles. I mean, I'll write it down. I wonder if he's too busy or too conservative or would not do my show. But good idea. Sean Farish. I did have him scheduled and he blew me off. He's funny though. I mean, I feel like he's not interested. If he were to reach out and be like, I really want to reschedule, that's one thing. But usually when someone blows me off, I don't go out of my way to reach out again. It was very last minute cancellation. It was the day of. It was a couple hours before. Oh, Frank's in the chat. All the whores in my DMs have been Chrissie's show. Oh, that's true. That's true. He does help me book. I wonder. Hopefully I know all the whores in his DMs. I want to be a whore in your DMs, Frank. Jimmy Dore. Oh, Jimmy Dore would be great. I really like him. Stefan Molyneux. I keep hearing that name. I don't know who that is. Molyneux. All right, I'm going to reach out to some of these people. Would Rittenhouse do it? Oh, that's not a bad idea. We have mutual friends. I'll write him down. Kyle Dunnigan. I could try Kyle Dunnigan again. I think I asked him and he said he wasn't doing podcasts. Who else? Rittenhouse. Doyle. Yeah, I've had Doyle on. I could get him back on. Maybe when I go to Texas. I'll try to schedule something with him. Jack Murphy. Would you guys want to see me have Jack Murphy on again? More Owen Benjamin. And then you're saying Owen is hot. Do you mean Owen Benjamin or Owen Schroyer? I guess they're both hot right now. People talk about them. What? It would take a lot of editing, but Chrissy, you should interview Frost, Greta Thunberg, and the lady in the donation box. This would be impossible. I do have blue eyeshadow on, but I'm not loving it. Matthew Hammond, did I really miss your fucking super chat? God damn it. I feel like I'm scrolling through this, like, really observing it closely. Let's see. Paul Gabella, Russell Hall. I don't see it. I don't see it. Oh god. Okay, sorry about the yawning. Phoenix, Arizona. I definitely want to go to Phoenix. I've always wanted to go to Phoenix. And also Scottsdale. Row House. What do you think about Ethan Ralph getting married in a bowling alley? Could you imagine Chrissie getting married in a bowling alley? I mean, if you're into bowling, then it's probably a cool thing to do. If you're not everybody's like into getting married in a church. I think it could be fun. If that's what you're into, why not? God bless. Okay, here we go. Oh, there it is, Matthew. When can we get a Mayr in the morning with Kayla Florney on the stream? Whenever she wants, she can pop in. Whenever. The morning shows are going to be a little free and easy. It's going to be a little bit like a shit show. Like a couple days ago. The last Mayr in the morning, I had Venti and Josh Denny on, and we had so much fun. We basically just made fun of him for liking this like manosphere motivation type guy. His name was Jocko. Tim Dillon. I could try Tim Dillon again. Although I think he's like a little too famous for me. Pilgrim Media. Get your Rogan. Oh, okay. Gavin, I'm going to have on pretty soon. I have him on every 100 episodes. So he's going to do the 400th episode. Whether he likes it or not, he's going to do it. Jesse Lee Peterson. Yeah, it's probably time to have him back again. Jesse Lee Peterson. This is going to be quite the list. Who is Rich Evans? I'm writing it down because I don't know who that is. Guys, Black History Month is almost over. Lauren Southern. Yeah, Lauren Southern is great. Oh god, why am I yawning? I'm going to Google this. Why am I yawning? Let's see. Yawning. I'm going to put this on the screen. Again, this is just one article. Because I've yawned, what, like 4 times so far? I get enough sleep, but why am I yawning so much? That's me. It's normal. What causes yawning? Lack of sleep. I don't think that's what's happening. Yawning may occur if you're experiencing daytime fatigue, either from inadequate sleep or an untreated sleep disorder, such as apnea. What? Maintaining a regular sleep cycle is good. 7 to 9 hours. I feel like that's what I'm doing. Although I didn't have the best sleep last night. I think I was very anxious. I woke up a bunch of times. I don't know if I had a dream or not. I can't remember. For example, drinking a lot of alcohol before you sleep can decrease sleep quality. Maybe it was all the meat we ate. That we yawn more during periods where we are doing mundane tasks. So it's been proposed that the reason for yawning is to increase arousal. Woo! My body's trying to get me aroused right now. Okay. Interesting. Maybe I'm yawning because I don't have another guest to talk to. Some other theories suggest that yawning plays a social role in groups. The reason for the contagious yawn, it shows you when you're in tune with others. Yeah, like sometimes dogs will yawn when they see that you're yawning. Sometimes people who have a contagious yawn have high levels of empathy. Okay, cool. Oh my god, not again. Ah, what the fuck? If you find that your yawning isn't interfering with your daily activities, happening multiple times a minute, and a big change from your previous level of function, you should talk to your doctor. No, I'm not going to talk to my doctor. Like, how embarrassing. Just show up and be like, I'm yawning. That's not a real problem. But now I'm thinking about it. Your yawning has reminded me to restock up my Red Bull. See, there you go. I'm here to help. I need to get more vitamin water zeros. Russell Hall interviewed Gail Chord Schuler of the Church of Gail. Okay, this is a long name here. Gail Chord Schuler. All right. She's on the list, Russell. Are you happy? Interview Brian Stelter. Oh my God. I don't know if he would. Charlie Barron's, Kanye West, Ryan Long. Who's on Simpcast this week? Oh, I'll tell you. Here we go. Let's go to my schedule. Simpcast this week. Mandy Summers, Melanie Mack, and I think Lorena Creole, in addition to the regulars. So that's a fun bunch right there. The scented candle is making me yawn? No way. I can't even smell it. Like if I could waft it. There it is. Okay. Because you are tired or bored. You're bored or tired. We yawned at the same time. I'm making you guys yawn. Or some people thinks it's like, oh, you know, if you've had long COVID. But I don't know. My brain is overheating. Uh-oh. David Icke. Chris Jericho. All right. Okay. Chris Jericho. Oh my God, I'm yawning again. Whoa. I mean, someone keep a yawn tally. Matthew Hammond, Razor Fist interview. When you go to Phoenix, get Sticks Hexenhammer 666, aka Tarl Warwick on Hodge Twins. Oh, love the Hodge Twins. I think I have a connection for them. And Razor Fist. Yeah. I don't know who that Sticks Hickson person is. Henrik, my Norwegian brother from another mother, Henrik Syverstein. Majid Nawaz would be interesting to have on. I mean, it would be a step down from Joe Rogan, but yeah. Yeah, I'll have him on. I'm writing him down. Okay. Six and Hammer 666. Chrissy, check out his YouTube sub count. He'd be great for a morning show as he lives in Europe. Oh, it's a great idea. All right, I'm writing this down, even though it's 1,000 letters long. Sticks, Hexen, Hammer. 3 6s. Naughty. Okay. Yeah, good thinking there. Yawning is a silent scream. Yawning is a silent scream for coffee. That's great. That's a great. That should be on a T-shirt or a sticker or something. It's about oxygen. Maybe I don't have enough oxygen. Yeah, just be more exciting. I think that's probably part of it. I think I'm boring myself right now. Yeah. Get Alex Stein on. He will wake me up because he'll immediately start screaming. He'll be like, ah, Chrissie, ah, I'm kidding. Grab some guests to chat. Risk Carrie Venti. Don't tell me what to do, Frank. All right, let's see if any of them are here. Let's get the link out. Invite. Copy to clipboard. Whose DMs can I drop this into? I'm dropping this in Wrist Flex's DMs. Wait, I can't send messages to her? What the fuck? Oh, she changed her Twitter. I think the Wrist Flex. Or real Wrist Flex? She shadow banned? The Wrist Flex. Okay. Wait, I can't send her DMs anymore? Oh, right. She doesn't accept DMs on Twitter. Gay. All right. I'm going to send one to Venti. She's always a good time. Okay. And maybe I'll send one to Carrie Smith. Oh, she is now real Carrie Smith. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this? 12:17. I got a super chat. Russell Hall. Brian Stelter will agree to an interview if you pretend to be a 14-year-old boy and tell him your parents are out of town. Plus, he'll bring free wine. Did you guys see the rap that Ryan Long did? Holy fuck, is it funny? And he's like actually really good at rapping. Let me make sure I got everything here. Latino Slants. Thanks for the super chat. Hello, Chrissy. Hope all is well. Love seeing you doing a morning live stream. Okay, I'll do your show. Maybe I'll do a random like chat roulette style of letting people in randomly. Yeah, I've had Savannah on and I would like to get Brandon on. I'll write that down. Brandon Steele. Yeah, and if I go to Texas soon, then it's a good opportunity to get everybody. Okay, I'm gonna say Ryan Long. YouTube. This I lolled so hard at. He's got a lot of views already. Good for him. He's funny. Okay, oops, I made it full screen. I have never performed in El Paso, Texas, but I would. Okay, skip ad. Here we go.
Fucking yeah. Fucking legend. Big dick. And he knows how to use it. Mr. Steal Your Girl. He's a sex machine. Brian Stelter. And he's packing heat. Brian Stelter. And he'll steal your queen. Brian Stelter. And she'll
that used to be my subway stop.
Brian, it's a big piece. Got that newsman dick with the newsman click, and he's hitting chicks with that big Stelter stick.
I love this. I love how this is shot. He went to like
Seltzer. He's a real man, but help your rip. And he's got your girl walking funny. Out, dick her down till she hurt in her tummy, and it's funny that you can't.
Who does he sound like? What other rapper does
he dicks down like? Your girl, then he dicks down the health man. Terminated. Born in Maryland, took your girl's cherry man, making dudes gay too. I do. Chucky Larry man. Stealth fucks your girl while you fap alone. His hair fell out, too much testosterone. And he came from the New York Times. Filling girls up with the Stelter slime. Got girls yelling, is that R.L. Stein? And I'm honored that our names rhyme. Ryan and Brian. And he don't like Rogan or Rogan. Nah. Top from your girl, well, he's making mad gains. He got loads for days, so loads a throat will pay. And the Pope will say that he christened your bae. And now she's soaked. And you know he ain't broke, making new sons like a tattoo gun. Poke, poke, poke. And he's packing 12 inches. Large. Filtering out the box during this verse ain't flinching. 600K viewers. Whoa. If your lady's on the Upper West Side, he's gon' screw her. And you know he's got his boys back. Well, he's deep inside your girl's crack. Big rat. Stelter sticks refreshing like a lemonade. He's got 2 kids, and you know how those are made. And he wrote 2 books, but he never gets booked because he's hard. Copy.
He's hard.
And he don't like misinformation like you say, and he ain't making your lady masturbate in the news. CNN, and she's sending nudes. Well, he's in the nude, cooking food. True. Born in 85, looking 85. Distinguished.
Born in 85, looking 85.
Jacking off till they're blind. I learned that from reliable sources. Stelter's at your girl's door, kid, and she let him in. Staying inside. Brian Stelter. Of your girl's vagina. Brian Stelter. And he's breaking hymen. Brian Stelter. Hose like a fireman. Brian Stelter. Yeah.
I want to ask Ryan, like, what was his creative process for making this?
What's the nutritional
He's just
value?
like, oh, Brian Stelter has small
Is it
dick
for
energy,
quarters?
and he's
What about
kind of like a
roosters?
little twit. Let me just make a song like that's the opposite. Make him sound like a pimp. Good job, Brian Long. Very funny. I don't know how he's been able to keep up with, like, he's been crushing it. Just like a new video every Monday. He was born. Yes, he was born in 85. Brian Stelter was born in 1985. Brian Stelter. Mark Dice. I dared to watch a video from Generation Hope. What's that? Okay. R.L. Stein. That's fun. I don't think any of my friends are available right now. Kayla, I'll send you a link. Why not? If you're still listening, which I bet you aren't because you probably have a life. Kayla. Why can't I find? There you are. All right, I'm going to give you a link. Brian Stelter. Brian's previously dated Nicole, who was actually hot. Who are you talking about? Tom McDonald. God, yeah, I've wanted to get him for a long time. I just got to keep reaching out. I laugh in the face of rejection. How come Stelter looks like he went to high school with Betty White? Yeah, if you guys don't believe me, I'm going to Google him. Brian Stelter age. 36, yo. Born September 3rd, 1985 in Damascus, Maryland. Yikes. He is a rough 36. Damn. Look at that. He's a Virgo. You went to Towson? Oh, wow. That's not a very good school. It's like, I would have expected more out of him. Wowie. Not that old. Robbie Bernstein. Yeah, I'm going to get him back on. I'm here. I repeat, I'm here. Kayla, come jump on. I just sent you a link. Russell Hall. Brian Stelter has the deek energy of an 8-year-old boy because that's his type. Yo, word to your mother. A little gross, Russell, but I get it. I get the general gist of that. Could you resolve the tension between Kerry Smith and Karlin Borisenko by having them both on the podcast? I don't think that Karlin would agree to doing that. I don't know. From my point of view, it looks like the drama is all coming from her. I mean, if you look at Carrie's Twitter, she doesn't tweet about her at all. So I don't know. I think she's got maybe some mental problems. I don't know. But I wish her the best. Just seems pretty messy. That's the thing. You always notice about people who are like, I hate drama. I can't stand drama. And like, those are the same people who constantly find themselves in drama. I think it's because they like either consciously or subconsciously, like they need to have it. So they create it. Ask Jeeves. You guys still using Ask Jeeves? Robbie's coming up to New Hampshire this Friday. Ooh, to perform at a libertarian clubhouse. Yeah, for sure. He's aged massively because he sold his soul to have the CNN success. It's not about him even being bald. It's like, it's his whole look. Yeah. It's a nuclear conflict. She's on a war path. It seems like it. It seems like a lot of projection. Oh, you're at work. I like when Kayla posts pictures of her work because it's like she'll post a picture of like the one dog that comes to her job, like what the dog is up to. All right, guys, I'm about to bounce out of here. This was fun. This was great. We covered a lot of important topics. I hope everybody has a amazing rest of your week. Don't put semen in cupcakes. Do we care about the U.S. women's soccer? Apparently, they secured equal pay, $24 million after a 6-year legal battle. I cannot find the energy to care about women's soccer right now. Again, it's like talking about the people who always like, oh, drama. And then they just make it. Oh, Venti's coming? All right. Oh, this is what Venti does. She waits till I'm literally about to end it. But actually, it's not her fault. I literally just sent it to her. Oh, okay. Okay, she's coming. Yay. Venti's coming, guys. Get ready. Maybe I should make a new coffee. Oh my god, I'm gonna yawn again. Fuck. What's wrong with me? Maybe I have AIDS. All right, Venti's coming. Venti, you guys all know Venti's getting her makeup on. Wow. She has so many representatives in the chat. All right. Should I talk about soccer? Oh, you're okay. You're playing fetch with the dog. Oh, what kind of dog is it? Did we talk about Interview with a Vampire? Yeah, I do want to check on Venti's foot that she hurt when she was building shelves. No, I had COVID in September, late September, mid to late September. I think the positive test was the 22nd, and then I was testing negative by the 25th. So I was lucky. It was like no big deal for me. It was like no big deal for me. But now I'm yawning. Oh, Frank can't bring me one. He's at work. I'm all by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself. I have an Ulta gift card from Christmas. We could go on the site and figure out what I should get with it. That's funny. I have to work on like not having as much paper on my desk because it makes me feel like I'm drowning. Like I can't handle a lot of paper snips. And I'll do Post-its, which I feel like help with like writing down my ideas. But then the Post-its lose their stickiness, and then they're just squares of paper flying around me. Most people yawn when they're tired. I don't know if I'm tired though. Try some fresh air. Oh, low blood oxygen. Yes, of course. I haven't been outside yet today. Okay. John is from Louisiana, and he's here to speak for the couple that put the cum in the cupcakes. In Louisiana, we breed freaks. You're welcome for your cupcakes world. Okay, no, not okay when they're going to kids. No, I am boring myself. You guys are not boring me. What is it with chicks and Post-its? Is it a chick thing? No, man, my body is telling me something. I wonder what that is. Yeah, I probably need to go outside and get air. I mean, I'm going to go work out at like 4:00, so I don't know, maybe Post-its make me feel like, all right, I'm not going to show these particular ones because they have passwords on them, but like I have, requests of cities to go to. And then I just write that down. And then I just don't look at it anymore. And then sometimes Frank will send me, this is Frank's bad handwriting. It's a boy handwriting. Yeah, I have Post-its. I have like different Post-its. And then I have like notepads. And then I have this, which is like daily calendar. This is like just like everything I have to do for the week. It's just got like calendar and then like to do things, which is nice. It's like, okay, I don't have to worry about the whole month. It's just blank for the week. So I have that going. And then I also have here on my desk, why do I need so many things? Just like the whole, like the calendar view, just the whole month. This is actually, I made this to hang up. It's like family photos and shit. But I have it on my desk and it's just like, oh, okay. So I can see a month view. So I have so many fucking calendars on my desk. Maybe too much. Maybe it's too much, guys. Maybe that's why I'm so anxious. Because like I have like 100 calendars on Oh my God, she's here. Guys, you know her, you love her, you've seen her on Simpcast. She's one of my good friends. She's coming to you live from Texas to update us about her new cabinet she put together. It's Brittany Venti. Yeehaw! There are no cats in your cat tree.
Yeah, they're sleeping in my bed right now. They like my bed.
Oh.
I literally so I got up and I made food, but I was still tired. I was debating if I should go back to sleep or not. I had your podcast on, so that's why my hair is super messy.
Oh,
I have,
what
the bare minimum makeup on.
Oh yeah, I'm trying this new blue eyeshadow thing, and I think I'm gonna throw it out. I don't think it's doing anything for me. The blue, it's I feel like a mermaid person.
I feel like you can. I feel like you can go about it a different way, and it would work.
Mix it with something else. Mix it with brown.
Do a cut crease thing. I can't do it because I have.
What is a cut? What is a cut crease? I keep hearing about this cut crease.
It's when you. It's a clean crease on your crease.
Oh, I see.
Eyeshadow, if that makes sense.
Yes, yeah. I hear Sydney Watson talk about the cut crease all the time. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I should have asked her.
Yeah, because you have nice big eyes, so it might look nice on you.
Look at this. So this is basically. Oh, wow. Okay, so when you're putting the eyeshadow not on your eyelid, but you're putting it on this back part here.
Yeah, put the blue there.
Put the blue back here and then leave this blank. I guess.
Well, they use nude eyeshadow for the eyelid part, but yeah.
Okay. So nude on the eye. Right, when you start putting it on your whole lid, that's when you start looking weird. Yeah, this looks nice. It's just a little bit back there. Okay. I'm learning. I'm going to try this for tomorrow. I thought you had to use tape or something to do this. And I was like, I don't want to get into putting tape on my eyes.
You could use a spoon.
A spoon?
Mm-hmm.
Put the spoon against your eye and then just put eyeshadow over it?
Yeah, because then it gives you a nice cut. I mean, I personally don't do it. I don't do cut creases because I don't have the eyelids for it, but I use a spoon to line up the edges of my eye when I put on eyeliner, which I didn't have time to do today, but usually when I do, it's you line it up here and then you could just use eyeshadow as eyeliner essentially.
I want to go get a spoon and try this. Okay, Vamp, I'm going to go get a spoon.
Okay. Let me open up chat here. See what we're saying. See what the men think about the cut crease. You guys are always learning something new. We are men, yes. I figured that much. Hail chat. HAIL YouTube. Post-it notes to check the calendar you have laying around somewhere equal a cry for help. I don't have post-it notes personally. I keep I don't want you guys to read the front of it because it's cringe. But I have a notepad that I keep next to my desk. It's if I'm streaming and I need to take notes. That's what I do. And paths unite. Honestly, no, it's bimbo power. Chrissie is a bimbo for sure. She's definitely a bimbo nationalist, guys. When I met her, she had a sparkly pink phone case, okay? In order to be a bimbo, you need a bimbo phone case. And she just naturally had one. And so did my other friend. They both had pink sparkly phone cases. That's how you know. That's how you know. Let's see. You're here for the makeup tutorial. Honestly, I think that men should have at least some knowledge of how being a woman works, just so they can empathize with what that experience is like.
Venti, you're so good at vamping.
Is that what we're calling it?
You're so good at doing it by yourself. That's what when I watch your streams, I'm like, look how fucking good she is. I think I start to get anxious when I don't have anybody to talk to.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I get anxious when I have someone to talk to.
I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was like, I shared a room growing up. Okay, so I took off my
child.
Oh, I took off my old eyeshadow and I have the blue. We could do the blue if you guys want. Or I bought an array of like different colors. And I have a spoon that I think I may have used to mix my coffee. But
coffee's good for the skin. It wakes you up. I actually, when I make my coffee, sometimes I'll take the filter and I'll like put it under my eyes because I have dark.
Look at your nails. What's happening with your nails?
Oh, they're French.
That's
my first
classy.
time getting French.
That's so classy, Venti, and it's like just in time for your wedding.
Yeah, I thought it would go great with the wedding dress. My husband, he was busy working, so I had to assemble that bookshelf. That's why I didn't have my husband do it, guys. He was just really busy.
Yeah. Brittany, go on FNT. Yes, I want that to happen. I'm going to start pushing this idea.
I'm down for that. I would love that.
You would be so great. You would be such a natch. A natch. What the hell did Elijah do to his eyebrows? I think he dyed them. I think he dyed his eyebrows and his hair and his beard. I think he dyed all of it together.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I texted him like, when I first saw it, I was like, what the fuck happened to your eyebrows? He's not the best at texting back. But I'm like, he's very light. He's got like very light, everything, eyebrows, all of it. So I think he just dyed it all dark. I don't think he needed to. I think he looked good the way that it was. But
I can see what he was going for. He wants more of the hunter look. But the
hunter
problem
look?
Yeah, like when you have the hunter eyes, like I kind of have them, but mine are like far set, so it kind of like counters it. But it's like when you have narrow eyes where it's like you look kind of angry. Like you have RBF.
This is a thing.
Eyes.
Like actually exists. Hunter eyes.
Yeah.
What? Dude, Venti, this
hunter eyes are hot.
Is it a thing you can get or you're just born with them?
No, you're born with them. It's like the Chad Thundercock.
What the fuck is a hunter eye?
It's when they're narrow. I mean, they look like they're squinting all the time, kind of like me. But like I said, mine are far apart. So that's more of like a prey attribute. So like prey eyes are like doe eyes. Like they're big, round, and far apart. Hunter eyes are like normal set to close together. And then like
what do I have?
Up. You have big round eyes. No, you definitely have like the big like doe eyes. But that's good for a female. That's like what's seen as attractive. And then for men, it's the narrow eyes that have an upward tilt. The canthal tilt has to be upward.
The eye area is one of the most important parts of the face, crucial for human communication. Blah, blah, blah. Hunter eyes are key to having a great eye area. Most models have this feature or at least deep set eyes in some form. On the other hand, if you have the opposite, a bulgy eye area, it sticks out like an eyesore.
On men.
Okay. There are no direct procedures for hunter eyes. There's only a handful of surgeries for the eye area that can give a hunter eye shape. I've never even heard the phrase hunter eye.
Oh, yeah, those are hunter eyes.
Yes. Which just means darker brows, right?
Yeah, because the darker brows help make the eyes look more intense. So I can see what he was going for, and it definitely made it look more intense, but I think he did it like, just my personal opinion, I think like he should go a little bit lighter next time, closer to his natural color.
Because it's you got to go gradual. Here's a video about eyes. What kind of eyes do you have? Please put them in the chat.
Leave a comment.
Oh, see, you know what? Like that, he played a villain in Lost, the guy that was on the right here. Why are they covering up her eyes? That's Natalie Portman. Can't hide that shit from me. That is a wolf. That is. I don't care who that is. What the fuck?
Adriana Lima, my queen.
Yeah, she's hot.
She is my idol. She is the one person that's celebrity that I like.
Prey eyes. Okay.
Yeah, see how they're far apart.
So he has prey eyes?
Yeah, they're round.
Putin has prey eyes. Oh no, poor Putin.
He has a lot of eyelid space. It'd be good for cut creases.
Yeah. I would like to see Putin with a cut crease. Oh my god, why does this video keep being gay?
Yassify Putin.
Attractive eyes are vertically compact and horizontally wide. Okay. All right, so they're
killing me.
Like a little scrunchy. I can turn it down a little. They're deep set and reside. Oh, I missed that last one. An almond-shaped eye is considered ideal. Yeah, it's a classic eye shape. Classic eyes. The lateral canthus should be higher than the medial canthus.
Yeah, having a high canthal tilt. It means your eyes like point up this way.
This is called a positive canthal tilt. Oh, okay. Instead of like drooping down. Wow, I've never noticed this. The medial canthus should be downturned. Oh.
Yeah, I'm like super autistic about eyes. That's why I know this.
The upper arch of the eyelid should be flat. Eyebrows should be thick and full. So they're saying this is better?
Yeah, then because Elijah, for example, had blonde eyebrows. So that, like they said, that's a factor, is like having darker. So, but it might look a little weird because the thing is, like, if you have really round eyes as a guy, but then your eyebrows are super dark, then it's just going to intensify how round your eyes are. Like, it could help, but it might actually make it worse depending on the case because you're bringing focus to it.
Interesting.
It's like having bangs.
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with this eye? The more the white you can see, the less attractive it is.
She has those eyes. I forgot the word for it. Starts with an S. But in Japanese, they believe that it means you're going to basically kill yourself or like have a bad life.
Oh, no.
I think they're called sanpaku eyes. Sanpaku eyes.
Sanpaku means you're.
Yeah, sanpaku.
Don't leave them alone with knives. Anna, do you want to come in here? You're kind of an eye expert as well. I'm gonna hold on. Copy the clipboard. Anna, I'm gonna send you a link if you're bored.
You have another girl rush to do her makeup.
Oh no! Right. No pressure. She is an eye expert. She's been painting eyes. Okay, I'm really fascinated by this eye thing. But this does look fucking weird.
Marilyn Monroe had it. She killed herself. Supposedly.
I feel like someone killed her. The color of the eyes is a nice little cherry on top. Rare eye colors are generally seen as more attractive. She's DTF for sure. A limbal ring is the dark edge around your iris. It is a sign of youth, and that is prominent in babies.
That's a bad example of one because that one's not like solid in color.
That's an actual baby eye too. You can usually tell what kind of day someone has been having by looking at their eyes. Oh, she's sniffing some wood. Having an eye area with poor canthal tilt and poor maxillary support can make someone look tired as well. Oh yeah, his are like dipping down at the sides.
Yeah, he has the sleepy eyes.
Sleepy eyes. She's got good eyes.
Yeah, she has the almond high canthal tilt. That's why people tell me I look like Rihanna's because we have the same eyes.
Whoa! Okay, there's a lot to happen. There's a lot happening here. When the eye proportions. Here's Reagan. So good. Demerit. When eye proportions are off, our brains quickly register that the individual.
Why did you choose two people who have like deformity?
I mean, this guy, he's downsy, but he's got a job. You know, he's wearing a tie. He's got his life together. I don't know what the fuck happened to this guy.
This is literally me on the left.
He's literally turning into a shark.
Brother.
Damn. This is no bueno here. I don't
he
know.
looks like a fish.
Yeah.
Shark tails.
What's going on with his nose? Looks like his face is trying to split into two.
It looks like when you're on TikTok and they have the mirror app, you can mirror one side of your face and like you move it further away to like make the middle wider.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Oh my god. Anna's here.
Hi. Hey.
Anna's an eye expert.
Share your itism.
Why are we watching the eye thing?
Because Venti mentioned, we were trying to figure out why Elijah dyed his eyebrows, and then I was like, I think he dyed all of it: his hair, his beard, his eyebrows, and then Venti was like, he wants more of a hunter eye, and then I was like, what is a hunter eye? And now we're watching a video about eyes.
Oh,
do you know what a hunter eye is?
No, I don't.
See, it's like a new term, I think.
It's in line with the whole like Chad Thundercock thing. It's like lay Chad jaw, lay hunter eyes.
Chad eyes.
Oh, you mean like his eyes are very perceiving of things? Like he's got that huntery look about him?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Versus like big, soft, come and eat me doe eyes, which is what I want. I want to look like I'm ready to be eaten. When the rest of the face seems fine, even when the rest of the face seems fine.
By the way, that's Adriana. Pause. That's Adriana Lima's husband, and I just want to let you know, Adriana Lima stayed a virgin for this man. Okay,
what?
And she's Catholic, and
Why?
guess what he did? She gave him 2 beautiful children, and you know what he did? He cheated on her. And they divorced.
Wow.
So, femcel fuel of the day.
Maybe because his eyes are too close together, he couldn't see what he had.
Aw.
Damn, though. He looks confused. He looks dumber. And not to eye shame anybody, but like now that I've heard about his naughty past, I'm full on eye shaming this dude. It can wreak havoc on the facial harmony and on Adriana Lima's life.
I'm trying to see what Elijah looked like before the eyebrows. Oh, this dude.
Zane. He's got good eyes. He's got sexy female eyes.
He looks gay though. Like as a
He
straight
looks
man,
super gay.
For sure. He looks
He's
super,
like-
everything about this is gay.
Like, I don't know. Like don't get me wrong, like he's attractive, but like it's the facial expression he's making, like the way he's carrying himself and his fashion.
He's making a gay face right here.
Yeah.
And this turtleneck and this bedazzled vest is not helping.
Like if he had some big dick energy.
Yeah. Okay, this is him. They opened his eyes. Now he looks like Rami Malek. Look at him. That's Zane. When they open his eyes, he turns into Rami Malek. Damn.
I think that is Rami Malek's eyes just photoshopped on.
Yeah. There he is! Oh my god! I didn't even know that this was coming. Look, they squinted his eyes.
Now he looks Russian.
So this is regular Rami.
Oh, I guess that. Okay, so that's funny you say that because I was like, he got attractive, and then you said he's Russian. I guess I like Russian guys or something.
Maybe you'll like Russians.
Probably the last masculine men left on this planet.
He's been up all night, and then they squinted him down a little.
I think it's the lips too on him. He looks like, I don't know, the Russian guy from that one movie I just watched. I can't remember the name.
The only way to fix an unattractive eye area is with surgery.
Oh my god.
Bleece Florxy Belaflasty can fix any eyelid or preorbital fat issues. Like lipo for your eye.
Have you guys seen like the Korean eye surgery?
Mm-hmm. They give them to them
they
when
do
they're very
here?
young. It's very common for parents to give it to their children before they enter high school.
I remember my old friend, she wanted to get hers done.
Bulgy eyes. Yeah, this chick always looks like she is like, what did you do? Like this, you don't want your girlfriend to have eyes like that because it's like she's always like, where have you been? And then she's like, no, I'm fine.
I kind of liked her eyes before though. She could pull off the creepy doll look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I think she looked unique before. Then the other fixed one, she looks basic.
Yeah.
There is no true hunter eye surgery or surgery to make your eyes more deep set.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for those type of eyes.
Proper development of the maxilla during childhood is even more important than genetics. What? More examples of nice eye areas. This guy. So kind of small. He looks like Taylor Lautner a little bit. Oh, Giselle. She's fucking perfect in every way. Let's put her in the video. Tom Cruise. These eyes. are gonna make you want to jump on a couch. Oh, Bella Hadid.
I didn't even recognize her with the different makeup and the hair down.
Yeah, interesting. So
but Bella Hadid had eye surgery though. Like she got her fox eye surgically done. She denies it, but it's really obvious if you look at the before and after. Yeah, and it's not just like, oh, it's the makeup and ponytail. No. Like it completely changed. Her eyes before were not as dramatic of a upturn.
No way.
So I don't know.
You're right. Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit, she looks so different.
That was Gigi. Oh, was it? I guess that's why I didn't recognize her. But yeah,
she looked so different, and I guess she had a nose job too.
Oh, she got a ton of surgery. She got her chin done. She got her nose done. She got her lips done. She got her eyes done.
So subtle.
Looks
I
good,
guess that's how you know they did a good job.
Yeah.
And now her eyes are sort of like up. They tilt up, maybe. Maybe they just pulled them back. I don't know.
Yeah, look at how hooded her eyes were in the first picture.
Yeah. Damn, girl. It helps.
And you know,
to have
someone
money.
who messed up their natural eyes that looked really good. I mean, it's not like a complete mess up. Megan Fox. Her eyes used to be really pretty, and she overdid it with the surgery, and now her eye shape looks different when it was her best feature.
As the old saying goes, no one is ever ugly, just broke.
It's true.
I like that. That's like, this is an old saying. Yeah, my favorite meme of all time was like a picture of Kylie Jenner before and after, and they're like, oh, it's not going through puberty. It's called like having millions of dollars. Wait, what happened to Megan Fox?
She got too much surgery done, and now
She got
her
like
eye shape
filler,
is
right? Like around her eyes.
Oh, not just filler. She's gotten nose jobs, at least one.
Yeah.
She did some sort of lift on her eye, so it messed up her eye shape. It's not terrible looking, but it looked better before. I think I'm trying to remember.
She was always hot. She was always good looking. Okay, she looks like Courtney Cox
Kardashian.
in this one. Courtney Cox from Friends.
Oh,
right here.
Yeah, you can see there's a big difference on
wow.
Before and after on the right. That's how.
Well, if you look at her now versus like where is it? Like the one with her in the red lipstick.
This one?
One over.
Oh, yeah. But it's also like as you get older, this area of your cheek, like you start getting this line here, like your face looks less round and a little more like hollowed out. So it could just be like.
Well, I mean, you can clearly see like the nose job in this one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, her nose didn't look bad before.
No, she was very cute before.
Yeah, it was a nice nose, but you can see it's like a lot more narrow now. And she has like her nose before looked similar to mine. So I understand why she did it because she has that same bump thing at the 3/4 angle. There was like a little tiny bump. It's like hardly noticeable. It's a thing like Northern European people tend to have. It's like this like one hexagonal bone that's like right here. And it like slightly sticks out. So at your 3/4, you'll see like a little bump. And her nose was wider. See, there it is on the bottom right.
Oh, okay. Let me bring up the
below that photo. If you scroll down. Yeah, that one.
This one?
See what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
see that
like
bump?
right here. That's so tiny.
Yeah, it's like it's not worth getting surgery over, but I understand why because I have this. I used to have the same complaints. I don't care anymore.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, it's funny. These people that are super hot, they've just had these little tweaks. It doesn't make me feel better. But I'm just like, good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. Oh, and you guys want us to look at her thumbs?
Oh, yeah, she's got toe thumbs.
How women feel better about themselves. They look up Megan Fox's toe thumbs to go. Every woman did that back in the day.
Oh, no. God, I forgot all about this. These are pretty bad. Damn. Maybe she bites them too much. Oh my God, that's a thing. Are both of her thumbs like this?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
She should just grow her nails out longer.
Oh, so it looks a little better?
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. I think the last thing people are going to be looking at on her is her thumbs, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think I would trade, like, everything on you is gorgeous except for your thumbs.
Yeah, that's a pretty good
You'd have
trade-off.
one fault.
Yeah. Aw, poor Megan Fox and her little thumbs, her little toe thumbs. I don't think thumbs are like a deal breaker for any of the guys in the chat.
Someone
I
said
don't think
talk
women
about...
care about men's thumbs.
Yeah, I guess not. I don't really look intensely at guys' hands either.
I think the only problem is like when a man's hands are smaller than yours, right?
Oh, that's cringe. That's cringe. I can't.
There's this porn star guy named Small Hands who actually has like very small hands, who I'm trying to get on my other show. I think it's funny that that's his.
Does he do gay porn?
I don't think so. I feel like all the male porn stars do gay porn. What do I even Google? Small hands gay?
Because it makes sense, because that makes the penis look bigger. Logically.
Oh. Are your hands gay? Hold on, this isn't interesting.
Oh, do you not know about digit ratio?
What?
Okay, so if you put your hand out, right? So how much testosterone you have is actually dependent on when you're developing in the womb. So if you have like a taller ring finger than you do pointer, you're high testosterone, which I have.
Do I have that?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Mine are the same length.
So that means you're about even. You could be high testosterone and high estrogen too, though. That's what people forget. So like they're like, no, you can be high testosterone. You can be both.
Have you guys ever looked at like the lines in your palms?
All the time.
Like, compared it to like what those charts say?
All the time. I think it's
briefly I did. I was kind of curious about it. Like I saw the Lifeline one and like the love life part, because that's the part everyone looks for.
You can tell how many kids you're gonna have by like the lines in your or like I was like, damn.
Really?
I better fucking yeah.
I'm gonna look that up later. I'm kind of curious.
Russell Hall, when has Anna ever met a guy with bigger hands?
Oh, mostly of the guys I meet have bigger hands than me, but I have freakishly long hands, so.
You have like nice long fingers. Good for art. Art fingers. Okay. Are your hands gay? That's right. That's right, pals. It's time for some good old-fashioned gay panic. This time we aren't questioning your enjoyment of anal play. No, that does not make you gay. Or the choice to wear a delightful...
Yes, it does. Getting your asshole played with does make you gay.
But are encouraging those who are insecure with their own sexuality to analyze the length of their fingers. You see, new research suggests the length of your fingers could reveal your sexuality. Are you
I hate
gay?
how they into this. They're like, you don't want something shoved up your asshole? You must be insecure and homophobic, bro.
Wow. According to research from the Essex University, the difference between the length of it's like exactly what we said. The length of your index and ring fingers might indicate whether you're gay or straight. The study looked at 18 sets of female twins, each set with one straight twin and one lesbian twin, and found that the gay female twin tended to have more male typical hands than her sister. What? Male typical hands means there's a difference between the length of the index and the length of the ring finger. Women's index and ring fingers are typically the same length. Oh, index and ring. My rings. Is my ring finger longer?
Yeah. You have gay woman hands like me.
Gay?
We have gay woman hands.
I'm gay.
Mine are the same.
This ring finger looks longer and this one looks the same. So I'm only gay in my right hand, which explains a lot. All right. I'm a little gay. This is thought to be due to exposed testosterone in the womb. The study also looked at 14 sets of male twins and found that the gay twin has slightly more male typical hands than their straight brother, but the difference wasn't viewed as significant.
Oh, I should check out my boyfriend. His twin brother is gay, but
Look
they're
at his-
fraternal twins.
Look at his gay hands and report back. If you're a lesbian with straight hands, please do not question your sexual identity. Well, yeah, you're just saying you should. That's what this whole article is about. Interesting.
Imagine you change sexualities because of an article.
Hey, I mean, that's fucking what people are doing anyway. Oh, I have gay hands. Chrissie, gay hands, Mayr. Yeah, my sister's friend Jen had like extremely small hands, and she had these cute little Asian hands. She was dating this guy for like a long time, like 10 plus years, and the whole time they were gonna get married, but like the guy never made any moves, and they finally broke up, and I was like not shocked. But she also froze her eggs for him, and now she's like 47. She like wasted all this time with this dude. She even like converted to Judaism for him.
But she wasn't even married to him?
No, she thought that would, I guess, like sweeten the deal. But they lived together. She converted to Judaism for him. I feel like she jumped through mucho hoops.
What did he do for her?
I know, right? He was younger. He was like, he was, I think now, still he's only maybe like 33 or 30. Yeah. I think he's 33. She's like 47 now. Damn, that's a big difference. It's like not cheap to freeze your eggs. She spent like at least 10 grand on it. I feel bad now.
Yeah.
For her.
See, that's
why
why
you can sell your eggs for like 30 grand each.
Damn. But what if maybe her eggs are technically, I guess, younger than she is now. All right, I'm doing a spoon crease. Oh my God, I can't see anything.
I think you need one of those like restaurant soup spoons.
Yeah, that one looks a little big.
That's
that
a giant.
One's like bigger than a normal one.
Coffee. Hold on. Is coffee dripping into my eye? What if I just put it a little lower?
Is it a makeup session now?
I'm doing a cut crease. I can't see what the fuck I'm doing, so just tell me.
What are you doing? Don't use that. Oh no.
Brittany said to use a spoon. Oh my God. That's not
if
horrible.
you blend it out.
You're using the wrong kind of brush.
Oh, what brush do I use?
Like a more this kind, the spread out one. The one that's like fluffy and spread out. Do you have one that's like fluffy?
You're fluffy and spread out. Oh God, it looks bad. All right, let's try this color. Let's try peach tart again. I can't see. Ah. Oh no.
Wait, but it kind of worked. Like your eyelid doesn't have anything on it. It's just the
Oh wait, I have a fucking mirror right here. I'm an idiot. All right, yeah. Oh God, though.
You definitely gotta blend it out.
Yeah. Blend, 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 blend. This could go from looking horrific to pretty hot in a matter of moments. Ew. Still looks bad.
Oh no. That's really dark.
Like I got punched in the eye. I guess I need a fluffy brush.
You know, it's funny because it looks dark on camera. That means it's 10 times darker in person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. All right, let me try this different color. Same spoon. Let's try peach.
Are you trying to make your eyes look bigger?
I'm trying to do a spoon crease. I can't see now.
Because she had on blue eyeshadow earlier and she didn't like it. So I suggest instead of throwing out blue altogether that she try doing it with a cut crease. She might like it more as opposed to just putting it on the ends of her eye.
Okay, that's peach.
Oh, that looks cute.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
The brown one is bad. Oh, I look like one of those puppies. All right.
It's because you look good in. It's because you look good in bright colors. That includes black too, by the way, because it's a high contrast color or like really bright snow white. Those type of colors look really good on you, like the very bright, bold colors.
Ooh, okay. What about this dark pink one? Peach sangria. This is about to be bad. Let's do a little bit of spoon action over here.
So I'm pissed. I got my hair done yesterday. I was there for like almost 7 hours, and the color is not at all what I wanted. It looks like straw yellow.
Ooh.
Oh no, the whole
so you're
thing?
blonde or?
I am, but I wanted that kind of like the balayage. Is that how you say it?
Oh yeah, balayage.
Just to touch it up. But so I showed her like this picture, and it's the girl in the reference photo has dark hair like me, and it transitions to like a kind of ice white. And that's what I've showed her every single time. And she keeps making me blonde, which I don't know why. I mean, I like her. She's a really nice person, and I feel bad like not going back to her. But yesterday I finally said something like, you know, I don't like the color, as she was like blow drying it. And I'm like, it's yellow.
Uh-oh.
And what happened? Did she like give you a discount?
No, she was like, oh, we can go and, you know, retone it, but it's just going to make it darker. And I was just like, okay, fine. Then I don't want to do that because I was already there for almost 7 hours. I didn't want to wash my hair and wait with it wet again.
That's so long.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. This is what women go through. See, this is what I'm saying. Guys need to know this, like to empathize.
Yeah.
How are they going to empathize?
Yeah. What would a guy have done for 7 hours for us?
Right?
Maybe dick surgery.
If that,
I think that's more to them.
Yeah.
Well,
because it would kind of be like that episode of Sex and the City where the guy gets like circumcised for Charlotte, and then he leaves her because he's like, now I have a new dick. I'm gonna go be with all these women.
He had new dick energy. I can't get this off. It looks bad. Ew, it looks like that man who had that blood clot in his leg. All right, I'm gonna wash this off soon. Yeah.
You don't have micellar water?
No, I have one of those like makeup wipe. It's like a reusable makeup wipe, and it works really well. But you think micellar water is good?
Oh yeah, it's the best. It's literally like water. Like it's the same consistency. It's not sticky or anything, and it gets makeup off 1, 2, 3 really easily.
Oh, okay.
There's like no residue, not oily, nothing.
Looking bad. I'm gonna stay back here. Wow. Yeah, I usually spend
guys in chat with Chrissie's makeup as is right now. Would you?
I know
how much they
regardless.
F's in the chat if you want to F this face. Oh my God, it looks like I got punched. Yeah, I usually spend at the hair place definitely 2 hours. Like no big deal. Like sometimes it's up to 3, but I am just a single process. Like I just do the one color, the one red, and then trim and blow out.
Now, I'm looking at the picture she sent me because she took before and after pictures. My hair looks better before, and it cost me like $340.
Does it look so bad now, or you're just like not?
It's not bad. Like I mean, it just doesn't look good on me, and it's not what I wanted. You know.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna stay off camera until you fix it?
No, I mean I have one of those hair masks, like the blue hair mask that will like change the color. But I mean I shouldn't have to do that. It should have gotten fixed the first time. But I don't know. The awkward thing is I would have gone to somebody else, but she follows me on Instagram and she likes all my posts and stuff. So I start going to someone else. She's gonna know. It's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, there was a girl that I really liked to go see. Her name was Alex, and she worked in Manhattan. And it was really tricky because the only days I'm in Manhattan are Mondays, and she never had hours on Mondays. And I would go so far out of my way to see her, and it was more expensive. But she was kind of like cute and fun. I liked her personality, and she would cut a lot more layers into my hair, and it would look a little bit more like. A little more Williamsburgy, you know, like when I had my bang phase, that was all her. But now it's like we just do like kind of layers, but it's more expensive. So I kind of weaned off of her. And now I started seeing this lady in Westchester who is like kind of hilarious. And she's more like a classic hairdresser. Like she's middle-aged, she's Italian. We talk shit about everybody else in the hair salon. And like, that's my comfort zone more so. More just shit talking. She's not as like fancy. She doesn't have as many like, you know, she doesn't have like a sick Instagram page, you know, because she's like in her 60s, but she's all right. Rita's okay. I gave her a Christmas present. She appreciated it.
I'm gonna try to pull these up so I can show you guys the difference. And it makes me so mad.
I mean, you're valid to be upset about that. You spent a lot of money and time. Also, I would just like to point out, not a single person in chat said no. Like, they would bang you, as is. Is it pet hour? Because
yes, it's time for waffles. It's waffles. You smell like soup waffles.
Aw, puppy.
She's such a good girl. She cuddled me this morning.
She would look cute with bows on her ears.
She would. She's like a little bear. She's like a little bear. Waffles watches TV. Like she understands what's going on.
She's smart. They have for cats. I don't know if they have it for dogs. I'm sure they do. But for cats, they have cat videos and cat channels that you can put on, like birds eating, and the cats like it. And they'll.
I watch dog TV. Like myself, I'll watch dog TV because it's just birds. It's like relaxing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Waffles does look like a teddy bear. We almost named her Ursa, which is means teddy bear or little bear. I am halfway to becoming a Batman villain. Wow, what do you mean by that?
Oh, because you're Two-Face, you see.
And I pet my dog like I'm plotting something. Oh, say hi, Waffles. Hello. Hello. Look at that. Oh, you want to see Tulip? You're a good girl. The dog was yawning. Were you yawning, Waffles?
Give him coffee.
Do you want some coffee, Waffles? She always smells like whatever's going on. Like if she's just been outside, she smells like outside. If something's cooking, she smells like whatever's cooking.
No.
No, your head smells like soup. That is a genuinely pretty dog. Waffles, you're a pretty girl.
Chrissie is cosplaying as a redhead. That's a funny way of putting it. When women dye their hair, they're cosplaying as that hair.
Yeah. This is a cavapoo. Waffles is a cavapoo.
I feel like that would be a wig thing.
Yeah. That's me when I straighten my hair. Cosplaying as straight.
She bites my cosplaying. Waffles. We got waffle simps in the chat. She licks and she's nice until she starts biting you because she's still teething.
My cat right here. Someone chat was asking where's my cat.
I sometimes think about going back to blonde. That was like a long time ago. Right, Waffles?
I used to have
red's
red
very
hair when I was
marketable.
in college.
How'd you like it?
Oh, it looked terrible.
Oh.
What kind of red was it?
Wait,
Was it like a copper red or?
I went through like every phase of red. Oh, okay. So this was my hair yesterday morning. It was braided, so that's why it's all kinky. But see how light it is? And then she made me blonde.
Oh, so she really just added more highlights.
Well, she raised it up because you see how it was growing out?
Yeah.
And whatnot. So she raised it up, but still, I'm like,
you're the same.
You want to see
color.
the picture I've showed her every single time for reference?
Yeah.
This is what I asked for.
No! You wanted
that? And that's what I got.
You okay, Waffles?
That's insane. How did she misinterpret that?
Well, she said that you need toner and she doesn't want it to dye and you just need to wash it with hair masks. And I'm like, but if I'm paying for this, I should be leaving with this.
Yeah.
You know? And I never wanted to go blonde, but I have a lot of white hair from stress. So I'm like, I just kind of want to blend it in. But I don't know, if I get someone else, then I feel like she'll know because she follows me on Instagram.
She's coughing. Hold on. Waffles is, I think, throwing up. Hold on.
I don't know.
Oh.
I was thinking about that, like, because I have a single silver hair. It like just randomly popped up. and I think it's from stress. And I was like, what am I going to do when it all starts going gray? And I kind of like the idea of having silver hair, but the problem is I don't feel like it translates well with curly hair. It's just going to make it look messier. So maybe I'll like highlight.
Let me just dye it. Is your hair like black or brown?
It's like a medium brown.
And just touch up your roots every now and again.
It's an extra thing on the chore list of like I hate it because it's like I don't even want to get out of bed. It's like, oh, now you have to do 100 different things.
Yeah.
I already do 100 things, and like that's on. See, some people are lucky; they're born low maintenance, right? I have curly hair. Low maintenance was never an option. It was never possible. So other people are lucky that they at least have that. So then to add things on to it, it's like it's too much.
Yeah. I had like dark brown hair, and my sisters both had like lighter blonde hair, and so I never matched them. And then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go all the way. And I had black hair. And then when I got to college, my friend didn't know that my hair was dyed black. She thought it was naturally black, and she's like, I want to dye your hair red. And I was like, okay. And so she dyed it, but only my roots dyed, and they turned like bright orange. So I had like 2-inch thick orange roots with long black hair. It was fucking terrible. But as far as like the maintenance of my hair, if I don't blow dry it after I get out of the shower, it's just a frizzy mess like a lion's nest. And then like my little baby hair sticks straight out. And I have like a cowlick right in the center. And so no matter how I part it, it's always just messed up. So I have to just straighten like, you know, my roots out a little bit, and then I can either have it just straight or wavy or sometimes curly.
So Anna, you wanted a frosty, you wanted basically like silvery gray.
Like yeah.
An ombre. So she just, it sounds like she just like didn't at all like lift you there. Like that's I think that's
well,
going to require
what, like more bleach. It was weird. Like she didn't bleach all of my hair. She bleached the like roots that had grown out, and then she did like the balayage thing. And then she put toner in my hair, and then she's like, all right. And I'm like, this doesn't look anything like what you did last time or the time before. Like it looks like straw yellow.
Maybe she was afraid. Like maybe she was afraid that you would not actually like what was in the picture. I feel like hairdressers like to think that they know better, and they're like, oh no, I'm just not going to do this for you.
Well, it's funny because I was kind of complaining to my photographer when I was doing like the Rogue shoot, and I was like, yeah, you're going to have to like whiten it in post, because when I got the Rogue streak, I'm like, this isn't white. This is like a very, very light blonde. It's not even bleach blonde. And he's like, oh, I know this one girl that'll get you white in like one session. And I was like, yeah, but you know, the chick follows me on Instagram. She'll know, you know, I feel bad. I feel like that's
just
so
say
mean.
You moved.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just say you moved. That's perfect.
Maybe.
Or say that you have to go on a super budget now, and like you have to cut costs, and like
that too.
Now you're getting your hair done by a friend who does it for free.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pissed. Like when she was blow drying it, I was just sitting there, and I think she could tell I was angry. And then when I got home, I was pissed, and I woke up and I looked in the mirror, and I'm like, it's even worse today, because she like styled it so it was all curly. And now that it's fallen out, I'm like, I hate it even more now.
Oh no.
Well, I think that you have to weigh your white hair as being more important than her feelings.
No, but you see, that's the thing. So I always ask her to like get my natural hair color and like blend it down, so I don't have, you know, the line where you can see where like they put the bleach. And it didn't even darken my freaking white hairs. Like you can still see my white hair.
That's awkward.
I know. I'm not happy. And goes $340 I'll never see again.
Could you go back and say, I'm really not happy with this?
I don't like doing that. That's so awkward.
Ugh.
But you're not going to see her again anyway.
I might not. I don't know. I didn't make a follow-up appointment with her.
That's the thing is like if I was someone and you were my client, like I would rather have the opportunity to try to make it right than have you just disappear forever and for me not be.
I know, but this is like the 5th time she hasn't done it right. So it's on me, I think. I just need to take the hit.
See, this is why hairstylists go on the list, you know, along with like journalists, teachers. They go on the list and DoorDash drivers because they never actually give you what you want and they're entitled. That's the requirements of being on the list. It's like the genres of jobs where people are entitled and don't do their job right. So like police, for example, waitresses because they spit in your food. They get paid to spit in your food and get mad when you don't tip them $10 to do it. And it's like you go to the hairdresser and you ask for something very straightforward and they just give you something else and suck their teeth and leave a $20 tip about it, bitch. Like, it's ridiculous. You ask for a trim and I went for a haircut and she cut off like two to I think like 3 inches because my hair was down to my butt and now it's only waist length. I say only because relative, but yeah, she cut off like 3 inches when I came in for like a trim, which means 1/2 inch to 1 inch. And what
did you tell her only 1/2 inch?
I told her I wanted my ends to be cut, like as in I wanted to keep it long, but I want the ends to be cut off, the dead ends. It was definitely not 3 inches of dead ends. My hair is virgin hair.
Ooh. Virgin. That means nobody's put their dick in Brittany's hair.
Well, part of me, I just want to go to like Target and get like black hair dye and just dye it black.
Oh, no.
I don't like it. I was getting it touched up too because I'm going on that one show in Dallas and whatnot. Yeah. I was like, I don't want crazy roots.
Oh yeah.
But it does look nice, like the photo of it. Even if it wasn't what you wanted, at least it looks nice.
Oh, thanks. The front doesn't look very nice.
Oh, look who it is. It's Muhammad.
Whoa!
He was so generous to me in my last stream.
Damn! Mohammed. It's so nice. You had to say it twice. Damn. Thanks for the super chat. Should we sing you a song? I feel like he's not even asking for a nude. Thanks, Mohammed.
He's a gentleman. He just appreciates the hard day's work of complaining about hair.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, for those who's tuning in, I don't have a black eye. I try to do spoon eyeshadow.
Somebody said Anna wanted frost hair. No. I got frost hair color. I wanted like Khaleesi hair color.
What's Khaleesi? Khaleesi.
Like the Game of Thrones, like the white.
Spell it.
Oh fuck, I don't know. Just type in Game of Thrones. Emilia Clarke.
Oh, it's like she's all white.
Yeah, but I wanted like the transition from like my dark hair to the light.
I think you look good with the lighter hair, by the way. I don't know why it looks good against your face, in my opinion. On camera, it looked lavender last time I saw you.
Yeah, that's after I've done the whatchamacallit, like the math, or that was after whatchamacallit, I'm trying to think. The blue hair masks and the purple shampoo that are ridiculously overpriced. I don't know. I'm kind of over the light hair at this point. I'm just like, it's too much money and it's never what I want.
She's been burned.
I have.
I would say, I know it's like annoying, conflict sucks, but like if you like this hairdresser person, I don't know. You could give her one last chance and she'll probably feel so bad she won't charge you anything because she doesn't want to lose you as a client.
I don't know. I'm sick of being disappointed.
Yeah. Oh, well, shoot. How do you even find a new hair person? Like,
well, my photographer had a friend and he's like, oh, she could fix it for you. And then I told him the same thing I told you guys. I'm like, oh, I'd feel bad because the chick follows me, so she'd know.
I have a solution. Okay. Chrissie will call them for you.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, have her do it. You don't have to do anything. There's no embarrassment. There's no awkwardness.
Look what Waffles is doing. Waffles is just sitting like, do you see her there? She's like sitting on top of the pillows like a cat. What is she doing?
She's trying to get a better view of you.
Oh, She's just sitting by the windowsill.
She wants some dog TV.
Waffles, I thought, was choking before. She just was like, and my camera, like, it zooms until it. Oh, now she's leaving.
She's camera
Waffles.
shy. She knows.
Waffles
She's too
cam.
smart.
Waffles, what you doing, girl? Waffles, go eat your lunch. She's just sniffing around.
That was a popular thing back in the day. Streamers used to have like cat cams and.
No, it's too close. Ah. Okay. Wow. This was some stream today.
Yeah, you're doing morning streams now.
I know. It's fun. It is fun until I was yawning a lot before. I feel like I maybe need to go get that checked out. But now I'm not yawning. I think it's because I'm engaged. And I like to talk to people. I would say, yeah, unless you know for sure the new girl is going to be better, give it one last shot with her. And see if she has remorse. Maybe call her and be like, just tell her how you feel. Like, it's really not what I expected. I'm really disappointed. I really don't like it. And see what she says.
Well, I never call her. We always message through Instagram.
Send her a DM. Send her and be like, oh, look, I'm looking at my hair. I'm really, really not liking it. And if she offers to be like, come in, I won't charge you. I'll really try to fix it. Because I think she would want to get it right. She wouldn't want to lose you. She wouldn't want to leave you feeling bad about it.
Be like, listen, bitch. You sucked me dry several $100s for months at a time. This is what you give me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel so awkward about it. I don't know.
I wouldn't have expected you to be non-confrontational. Like on
with this kind of thing, because I'm like, she's got scissors and she's getting close to my hair. Like when it comes to, I don't know, I have a hard time with like waitresses too, or like waiters, like because they're technically doing me a favor in a way, and even though I'm paying them, I don't know, I feel awkward about it.
Right, because it's not like, oh, I ordered a meal, it came. It's like there's the human element to it. So maybe it's like you're a little conflict averse, and it's also like it's a little bit of an X factor. Like it's out of your control anytime someone does your hair, or
it's not like she's like a bitch. She's super, super nice, super sweet. She's very soft spoken, and I don't know. I feel terrible just being mean to her, and so if I did.
It's not you being mean. It's not personal. She really shouldn't take it personally. It's like if somebody pays someone to paint your house and they painted it the wrong color, you should be like, well, I paid to have it this color. This is what I wanted, and just be like, oh shit. The painter would be like, oh, I guess I bought the wrong paint, or I'm so sorry, I got confused. Like they should want to I would want to make it up to the person. Like if that was my job.
Okay. Let's not chat.
Derek
if
in
you
the chat says, yeah, Anna, you were paying $50 an hour for her to do your hair.
Yeah.
I want to know what they would do. Guys, if you went to a barber and he fucked your shit right up, what would you do? This is a barber you have rapport with. You've been going to him for like half a year. How do you approach that? He's fucked up your hair 6 times. What do you do?
Well, usually when a barber fucks up a
and he follows you on Instagram.
Yeah, when a barber fucks up with a guy, it usually means like he's cut too much off. So then it's kind of like you got to just sit and wait till it grows out again.
Chat says demand a refund. Shave head.
Go somewhere else. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I should just. I don't know.
Go to his house at night and take him out. Take him out to dinner? Oh, that's so nice of you. After someone fucks your shit right up.
Guys are saying on to the next one. Never a second chance. Some Excalibur would go back.
Burn down the shop. Oh my goodness.
No. What's crazy is Frank has been cutting his own hair since the beginning of the pandemic. Like he still hasn't been to a regular barber because he refuses to wear a mask. And I'm like, I think places are letting up now. I think you could probably go somewhere and not wear a mask. So I got him like a fancy hair cutting pair of scissors. So it's like he does the front and like I'll do the back.
Oh, it's totally that. I always forget everywhere else in the world or everywhere else in the United States, you have to wear a mask. To me, Americans, the world is US. But anyway, like in Texas, I have never been asked to wear a mask outside of Uber. Like some Uber drivers, like 1 out of like every 10 will ask you to put a mask on, and then like a concert, maybe. But then you just take it off because everyone's eating and drinking anyway. So they can't enforce it. So that's the only time. Everywhere else, like I've never seen, I don't even see people wearing masks, actually. Like I went to church last week, and his church was a big one. It was like one of those concert churches. It wasn't a cult thing, but it was like a evangelical-esque church. And there's a lot of people there, like 300, and nobody was wearing a mask. So it's totally not normal here to wear a mask, which is normal.
When I was in my Uber after Monday's show, my driver was so funny. He was talking about his cousin, like talking shit about his cousin for doing TikToks. I'm gonna play some of it. I wonder if it's funny or if I just was like,
the girls on TikTok, they say they're doing yoga, but it's not yoga. It's not yoga.
Can you hear him?
Yeah. It's like mostly just humping.
Downward dog. Downward doggy style.
Even though people like to get live on Instagram, sometimes I see like even my friends. Okay.
Your friends are on TikTok?
No, not on TikTok, but like on Instagram.
Okay.
I have my cousin, he's on a TikTok. So he also made a video. You know what he made? Like a song.
Can you hear him at all?
A song behind.
Yeah.
And he just do the lip sync, and after that he.
Oh yeah, a lot of them just lip sync.
Oh yeah, and he do only that, and
he got very passionate.
I know he's my cousin.
But you lost respect for him. You're like, wow.
I do. Oh my God! I said, what's your meaning to put it?
What's your life?
That was so into it. It was so funny.
I don't understand. I asked him one day. Like one video, it was like he was doing blah blah blah. You know the lip sync.
Yeah.
And lip sync wasn't like correctly matched with the song.
All right, it's not as funny as I thought.
What was this conversation about?
He said he doesn't respect his cousin anymore since he joined TikTok. Indians are all about respect. It was funny.
I like John's perspective in chat. He said, is the hairdresser a Disney Star Wars fan? If so, cut her loose. Okay.
No, but she's really excited about the new Lord of the Rings show.
You should be like, don't you know who I am? I'm that Star Wars girl.
Yeah.
And go from there.
And see, that's the problem. She does. And she's like, watch my YouTube channel a bit.
You should be like,
she's
look,
watching right now.
I didn't tweet it, so I don't think she is.
You could be like, look, I looked at how I looked on camera and I'm really not happy with it. I know it's like annoying. I hate complain. You could even approach it from the angle of like, I really hate to complain because I feel like I don't want to come off high maintenance. You spent so much time on my hair, but I'm just finding myself like not loving it. And I'm on stream so much. And it's like,
Chris,
and
you're so good at this.
Wait and see
you're
what
sugarcoating.
Making it like it's about you. Like, oh, I don't want to, and I know that maybe it was something really hard that I asked you to do. I don't know. It's like normal. Just put it on yourself. Like, oh, it was such a weird request, but it's like, and if it's not your thing, I totally understand. Maybe I should find somebody who does do weird hairstyles like more often. Like make it about how weird your request was and like give her the opportunity to be like, no, I think I know what I did wrong. Come back in. I'll do it over. I won't charge you. Like she should be offering that up. And if she is not, then yeah, find somebody else. But that's what I would do. I would be like, oh, it's my fault because it was such a weird request, but like, I'm just not loving it. And it just wanted a particular look for YouTube. And if she knows who you are, she should offer to do it over because if you love it, you'd be shouting her out and she could get more business potentially.
Okay, I'll try it.
Try it from the angle of like, she's not wrong. Your request was just weird. And you can understand that it was really hard. Because if you make it about like, oh, maybe it was too hard for you, then maybe she'll be like, I want to rise to the occasion and fix it.
Well, I'm trying to think like the only excuse she was making, she's like, well, last time you had already used like the blue mask and stuff. And so that's why the color came out the way that it did last time.
Why
But I'm
can't
like,
she just do that?
I know. That was my thought. I just didn't want to be rude. I don't know.
Yeah, it gets easier each time you speak out for yourself. Like at first, it's like it seems like the hardest thing you could possibly do, but it's actually it's hard either way. It's hard if you don't say anything and you have to cope with your hair not being the way you like it every day for weeks or months, or you choose the hard, which is like the confrontation, and then maybe she does it over and then it gets easier. But yeah, it's hard no matter what. It's hard if you say nothing. It's hard if you do say something. So it's like you want to give
My thing is like, do I say something and then I go back in, spend however many hours getting it fixed, and it still looks bad?
Yeah. Well, yeah, your options are get it fixed by her, get it fixed by someone else, or just like deal with it, wait for it to grow out, and then try again in like a couple months.
Decisions.
Should we flip a coin?
Yeah, that's how I do things sometimes. My friend tells me I'll complain to her about stuff. She's like, flip a coin. And I actually do that.
Let the coin.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works pretty good, actually.
Is it the thing where it's like when you get the answer, you know which one you were actually hoping for more?
Could you actually call her now and put her on speakerphone?
Well, that's what I was saying. Chrissie should call her.
No, that's mean.
It's not. We're just observing.
No, I don't want to do that to her. She's a nice person. She's just...
Sounds like you didn't like her even before this.
No, actually, I met her because I have terrible hair experiences. I should just stop going and getting my hair done because what was it? I wanted like a very slight like balayage, like 3 or 4 years ago. And the lady gave me the bulky streak highlights.
Oh no.
Which is trendy
and
now.
It looked terrible. And so I just went to the closest salon next to my old apartment, and she was there and she fixed it. She did a fantastic job. And then a couple years later, I was like, oh, I want to, I want to just spice it up a little bit. And so she's been doing it ever since. But aside from that first time, I just, I haven't really liked it.
Muhammad gave a super chat and said, do it for the content.
Whoa! Thanks.
No, I don't want to bother her while she's working.
You have to bother her. You know what?
You are her work.
Even if you find a new person, Anna, you're going to have to be very specific. Maybe this is just a good lesson for you about being really specific about asking for what you want. Because even if you find a new person, like this could happen all over with a new person again. And then you're just going to be spending the rest of your life going from hairdresser to hairdresser, never feeling like you have a home.
I don't know. I should just go back to dyeing my hair black from a box.
Oh, I think you should give your last hairdresser the opportunity to make it up to you. Because if she wants to keep you as a client, she should really do that.
Okay.
And then you could just burp. Yeah.
Yeah, call her and burp.
We'll all call her.
I don't have her phone number to call her.
Oh.
Like I only message her through Instagram.
All right. You should send her a message because it's going to feel unresolved. And that way you can like sort of like let the feelings go a little bit. Let it out.
Yeah.
Someone in chat just said my cat was fat. Don't call my cat fat. I will claw you in a very playful, harmless manner, YouTube mods.
She's
actually a very small cat. She just curled up in a ball.
If they want to see a fat cat, they need to see my cats. My cats are fat as fuck.
Oh, Muffin got a little bit big over the winter. She got a little chubby. She's a big girl now. She's like 30 pounds. I pick her up. I'm like, ugh, and then I can hear her go. She like struggles a little. It's cute. I'm so hungry. Okay, well, I'm gonna be keeping in touch with you, Anna. I really want to know how this hair saga goes. I think it's a good opportunity to like face your fears.
I I know. You and my best friend are on the same page. She always gets on my case. She's like, you can be confrontational with anyone except for your hairdresser, your nail lady, and waiters.
And think about it. You are not the first person to complain to her about how they've, like people complain constantly to their hairdressers. So, and it's not even like she did exactly what you asked her to and you're complaining. It's like she did not do what you asked her to. So you're not in the wrong here.
I think you should just be more comfortable with the cringe because this is like a distant relationship. It's not like it's boyfriend or something. So like you have to get used to feeling that cringe. Like I was at the nail salon place, right? And these are my natural nails, right? They're not tips. So she was being like careful about how she was cutting it. So it ended up being very like lopsided. And I had to go tell her to fix literally 9 of the 10 fingers to get it to be a straight edge. And with every one, I was cringing. I was like, can you get that one too? And also that one, and also this one. And like, it felt cringe, but I just like dealt with it. I just embraced it. Cringe. It's not like you're going to avoid it being cringe necessarily. It's about being comfortable with that cringe.
I
it's
too
not
am
like
cringe
that
at the nail
important.
salon. I have to explain to like, oh, I want this. I have to alternate. I wanted a red one, a green one for Christmas. And like every holiday, I do something like a 7-year-old girl would ask for. And I have to explain to them, I want sparkle on this one, like different sparkle on this one.
Sprinkle on that one.
Explain it to them. And then I'm like, and I want my toes, the same thing, but in reverse, alternating. And they're like, oh, so you would have taunted. I'm like, okay. That's what
I got lucky with my nail lady. She is so good. And she gives me exactly what I want. This last one, it was slightly off. But I honestly think it's because my fingers, let me show you. So here's the hair, but so my fingers.
It's not that bad.
I hate it.
It's not that bad.
I hate it. This isn't the color I wanted.
It's not that bad. It looks nice. I
look like my mother.
Anna, I was expecting something horrific.
Well, no, it's not horrific. It's
not what you wanted.
fine, but it's not what I wanted. That's the problem.
It's so cute.
It is cute.
You're literally a princess.
I mean, you're so cute. So you could pull off a lot of different hairstyles.
Except red. I can't pull off red. But on the nail thing, so my finger actually curves in. And so whenever I get the like design on this one.
Put it up really close. It curves in, like inward.
Yeah.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
You see?
Oh, and they put
so these are always off. She has to put them off center so that way it counteracts my curved finger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I need to get them filled because look, my little one came off yesterday.
Oh.
Do you get dip?
I've got a dip.
No, I've never gotten a dip.
I like a dip.
You
It's
should
less
get dip.
harsh than a gel, and I think it lasts a little longer.
Yeah.
I like the acrylic. I need something that is like will last.
It does last. Look. I've never had it like be a problem at all. And they last like 3 weeks.
And it's fun. You dip it into the powder. Like if it's sparkly, it looks fun. And then she blows it off. She brushes it off, coat, and then dips it again. It's fun.
Huh.
Yeah.
You
should try it.
Mark Wilkins, this is back to the hair issue. Remove the dye, etc. Let your hair grow out natural for a couple months. Then go to a new hairdresser and get something super wow.
So you can't. I mean, if I removed any kind of dye that was in here, this would be yellow from the bleach. And that would not look good. But
I think it's cute. I don't think it's as bad as you're thinking, but
I don't know. I'm just, maybe after I use like the purple shampoo and the mask and whatnot, it'll look better. But I'm just irritated that it didn't look great after yesterday once it was done, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm not happy.
Oh no. It's gonna be okay.
I wish I could dye my hair. If I get highlights, I don't even think it would show up because it's curly. And then also like highlights don't translate that well with curly hair. And I don't like the one where it's like you get the super bright blonde ones against like the darker brown hair. I don't like that look. It looks like spaghetti.
Well, if you were going to do highlights, Brittany, you'd probably have to bleach some of it out.
Let me see. You know, there's this one. So my hairdresser actually has like really curly hair like yours, Brittany, but she does it like purple. So her hair is naturally black, but then like the rest of it, she just has purple. and it's like a dark purple, but it looks good. But then she was telling me about this hairdresser that's in New Jersey that like just does curly hair and like revives them and dyes them. I'll see if I can find her Instagram and send it to you because it looks like really pretty. You might be able to get some ideas for your hair.
Inspiration. I just don't want to dye it too much lighter either because then it's going to mess up the curl pattern and then I'm gonna have random straight strands and it's gonna look really messy and bad.
Somebody says, Anna, just go ginger. I do not look good ginger.
Harv says, it's a tough life when they mess up your hair and you still look amazing.
Thank you.
A4DD, tell her it looks like a bit like Farrah Fawcett. Not a bad look to us oldies.
Yeah, I get that one, like, because my hair like fluffily comes out and it's like around my face. I don't like it, but Farrah Fawcett is not a bad person to be compared to, you know?
Yeah, American Legend thinks you should get what you pay for. Go back and raise hell. Cutting Venti's hair is serious business. You need safety equipment and diamond-tipped blades.
Yeah, I had not so great experience last time I went. Like it looked nice when it was straight. And I guess the layering came out fine once it dried and everything, but I still prefer like a dry cut with curly hair and not just like cutting it like it's straight. So it could be more precise.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you cut your hair wet, it's like and it dries, especially if it curls up, it's going to be a lot shorter than you think.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I think she ended up cutting the 3 inches off.
Oh.
Yeah. It's hard to grow my hair too.
Oh, I bet. Do you take like biotin or anything?
No. I was thinking about starting the rosemary spray because that works. So
it does.
Rosemary spray.
Yeah. You just boil rosemary and you put it in a bottle and it lasts a week and you spray it on your scalp every day and it makes your hair grow.
Really?
And it works.
Know that.
It's shown to work. Yeah, and
now
it
I
smells
want to
really
do
good.
that.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna do that. Where did you hear that?
TikTok. And also there was a study done on it.
How much does it like make, or how fast does it make your hair grow?
As much as that stuff that guys use on their beard. Some men use that. I forgot what it's called. They use it on their beard, and some guys will use it like on their hair and other places to make it grow wherever. And they said it was as effective as that. Someone in chat will know. One of the guys here knows what I'm talking about. Someone here is balding.
Chrissy, what do you think of the figure skater announcer Johnny Weir's hair? Is that a pompadour?
Oh no.
I don't know who this is.
They're asking, is it Rogaine?
Weir.
Yeah, I think it might have been Rogaine.
That just makes you think of the Hangover.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was Rogaine. So rosemary was shown to be as effective as Rogaine, I think. Whatever the stuff is people use on their beard. The men.
I got these like tablets from Ulta, and they're like in this little red. It's called like Hair Star, but they're supposed to make your hair grow. And so I take that and biotin because I want like uber long hair. And anytime I get somewhat long, then I go in and they trim it and they trim off way too much. What the hell?
This is Johnny.
It looks
Weir.
like a parrot.
He looks gay.
He looks like a cockatoo.
He does. What's with the bump? It's too much.
It's going to go forward like this, like a cockatoo when he gets mad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
A biotin hasn't been shown to work scientifically. Rosemary has been shown to work. So I would definitely prioritize the rosemary over the biotin. Also, biotin can cause acne. That's why I don't take it.
Biotin makes like all of your hair grow. So, and your nails grow faster. So
it might, but there's nothing that concluded that it did. So that's why I don't bother with it anymore. It's like taking a collagen supplement. You could say maybe it works, but there's nothing concrete proving it because collagen, for example, the molecule's too big to actually
also,
do
a prenatal vitamin is really good for your skin, hair, and nails as well.
Well, I bet. Yeah. But diet also helps, obviously. Oh, another thing you can do, by the way. So they have these electric wand things that literally go and you put it on your skin, so it's a thing, right? And then it has a glass tube. And the tube has an electrical current that goes through it, and you go on your face. It helps with the collagen and acne. I got it for acne. But you can put it on your hairline, and it helps your hair grow.
Really?
They have a special attachment for it. It's like a little comb, and the electric currents go through your scalp, and it stimulates it to grow it more.
Ooh,
The more eyeshadow,
I'll buy that.
the worse it looks.
I'm actually going I have laser hair removal on Friday because I'm trying to like fix my hairline because it's like uneven, but then I also want to get rid of my mustache and my sideburns.
Wait, what? Your hairline is fine.
No, I have I don't know what happened. I don't know if I was dropped or something, but I have I do know what happened. My brother dropped me. So there's like when I wear my hair up, you can see, or when I part it, this is like a little bit farther back. So I'm just trying to get it like straightened out.
Okay.
So it doesn't look weird when I wear my hair up in a ponytail.
You can't really tell.
But,
yeah, I can't see. I don't know. I have the widow's peak genetically. Like
me too. I have to I've been having to shave it a little bit because you have to you can't tweeze or wax anything before you get the laser, so you have to shave everything. So my little itty mini widow's peak has been shaved.
Oh wow. I haven't done anything with my part. I have it gets a little bit like if I wear it back really hardcore, it's like you can see it's less right there.
Yeah, I feel like that's normal with women. Like most women have less hair on the temples.
Yeah.
Aren't your temples right here?
Right here.
See, right here, that's just how it goes back.
Right there.
Well, see, my hairline, it act like this will connect with my eyebrows because
What?
I know I have to nair my entire face because I'm so furry. So it's like, it's like peach fuzz, but it's dark peach fuzz. So I have to do a lot of maintenance that I just rather would not do. And, after them doing under my arms, it worked really well after just one time. Like it barely grows.
That's pretty sweet.
That's something on my bucket list I would do.
Our James says, Chrissy, will you walk us through your pre-stand-up routine? Do you have specific habits or requirements? Oh God,
I want to hear this. I'll tell you. I was there for it. So she just anxiously talks to Frank and I, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't know about this. Like, what if this and that happened?" And then she goes on stage. She's fine. That's literally what she does.
Sometimes I can't. My capacity to have a conversation with people, it just shrinks down. I get into a zone where I could come off very cunty. This is even before I do my Compound Media show. Definitely before I go on stage. I don't know, my patience for other people and just other things. It's gone because I'm just so focused. I kind of just have to block it out. But yeah, you're looking at notes. I mean, I don't have to wash my hair the night of a show. If my hair still looks good, then I'll just dry shampoo, zhuzh it up, spray some texturizer in it. Definitely wash my face, do a full nice makeup situation. Accessories, usually some kind of dress, although who knows, maybe I'm transitioning to pants now more so because I'm into boots, cowboy boots.
Your coordination was so good though when you performed. Everything matched everything. It was spot on.
That's what matters to me, is just matching and looking okay. And then I have to have a vodka tonic or vodka soda, one whole drink, and then I have to start the next drink and then bring that on stage, and then I'm in a good not anxious place.
That's good.
Yeah.
I feel like one drink really does take the edge off.
Yeah, for me it does. I hate to. I mean, I could probably. I mean, I could perform without it, but I just prefer not to be that anxious. And it's also it gives me that little bit extra of don't give a fuck. Just go. Remember, you're here to have fun. You're excited.
So I feel the opposite about performing with drinking. So I had a stream recently where I got drunk, but the entertainment was that I was drunk. But if I was trying to have a serious stream, I have to read news or try to make jokes, and I was drinking, I would find that to be a lot harder. So that's why I don't drink when I stream. And my chat was complaining about it, which led to the drunk stream. I was like, you guys want me to drink? Because they were like, you drink on everyone else's show, but then when you come here, you don't. So I was like, fine. And I got out the Prosecco and I drank the whole bottle. But
oh my
you know, that in
God.
itself was the
Ooh. Wait, were you
entertainment.
drunk when you came on the Jack show last time?
Oh, I probably was. I think I went like 6 beers on that one.
Oh my God.
I think I was. Oh yeah, that was the one with Drex, right? Yeah, I was super
Yeah,
drunk
yeah,
on
yeah.
that one.
I just remember waking up and you were there, and you were asking if you were black, like at Drexel, if you had the black card, and I was like, what did I wake up to?
Well, we got a question from Row House. You never felt like fainting on stage like Heather McDonald? Is that usually dehydration? I've never seen a stand-up comic faint because of dehydration on stage. It's like very rare. It's always like some kind of a like heart problem, or I think she got jabbed and boosted and she's having heart problems now. This is like comics were constantly drinking too much, dehydrated, like not typically the healthiest people, and we're always performing in various states of like drunkenness or dehydration or duress. So I don't know. I think she had maybe like mini blood clots or something going on.
Do you have any plans to come back to like Vegas or anything? Because I mean, I know California's kind of a pain in the ass, but if you go to Vegas, I'll go.
I do want to
check out there.
I definitely want to go to Orange County, and I definitely want to come back to Vegas because my sister's there, and she's not ever going to visit me here, so I have to go out there. And yeah, I got to figure something out. Frank's trying to write me a note. Oh, he came back on his lunch hour.
Oh, that's cute. Did he get you coffee?
No.
No.
It's okay. I can just go to the Keurig machine literally outside and do it. But now I'm doing this like keto coffee creamer. It tastes a little weird, but I'm getting used to it.
Oh, are you doing keto?
I am. Yeah, I'm going to try to do it until basically the thing we're doing at the end of March. Oh, Frank, should I start teasing the thing we're doing or not yet? Okay. Did Anna say she is in Dallas next week?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
I'm going on the You Are Here show, and then I'm gonna hang out with Brittany.
Shit! What day?
The 3rd. So I won't be on the Jack show that week, but I let all the guys know. I feel like I'm more excited to meet Brittany though than I am to be on the show. I'm kind of afraid to go on the show because I didn't know it was like super political, and I'm like,
Okay,
shit.
you'll be on my show instead. I'm gonna steal you. You'll be on my show.
Shoot, I might be going out there too. I'm working it out. I was actually going back and forth with Brandon. Damn, that would be fun. We could do a Simpcast hang.
That would be fun.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I feel like I have so much work to do. Cal. Okay, yeah, the thing. Okay, so the thing that we can talk about now is we're doing basically a big content house. I don't know if I'm going to call it Chrissie's content house or what, but at the end of March, a bunch of us are getting together at a house that we rented in the Poconos, and we're going to stream for like 24 hours or something. It's going to be awesome. Brittany's going to be there for sure. The people that are in, I have some maybes still. It's going to be me, Frank, Anthony Cumia will be there. Whatever Amy, Ashton Birdie, Zia Anderson, Leanne Starr, Gino Bisconti, Jim Stansel, Elsa Jean, Riss Flex, Brittany Venti, possibly Lila Hart. She's figuring it out. And maybe a couple more. So it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be crazy. I'm working on getting more sponsors to pay for like meals and stuff. But we do already have a bunch of sponsors. So a lot of stuff will be covered. So it'll be awesome. And I'll have details on that as we get a little bit closer. But yeah, check out my album. Pre-order it now on Amazon or iTunes. Check out a show, the ones that are scrolling down below. Anna, where can people find you?
Just that Star Wars Girl, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all those places.
All those things. And your hair really is not that bad, but
oh, thank you. I think it looks a lot less yellow on camera than it is in person.
Oh, Mark Wilkins sent me a last minute. Since Gary moved to Texas and Quarter Black is in Texas, does like half of Friday Night Tights get together for pizza in Dallas or something? I don't know.
I think they all live in different parts of Texas.
Yeah, and then like Jeremy and Ryan live in Orlando.
I thought Jeremy lived in Pensacola.
Is that in Florida? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's where Ted Bundy got caught.
Oh, shit.
That's the only reason why I know.
Mark Wilkins, Tampa 320, baby. All right, I'll see you there, Mark. That sounds good. Our
People's his birthday.
Aw. Venti, have any of your convos sex workers changed any aspect of how you view their work or lifestyle? Loved your Harley Dean chat with Chrissie.
Well, in that episode, we didn't really talk about a porn. There were other episodes where I went on with Chrissie where it came up. So the only way it's really changed my perspective is that it makes me think it's like worse and worse. Like when I hear about the terrible experiences, like even on the show where it did come up, Chrissie, where that porn star was calling in and he was like just getting done talking about how he just spat in some woman's face and laughing about it. And then turns around the next second and talks about how they're treated so nice, like talking for them as if he's them after he just got done saying he spits in their face. So like, I don't know. It just makes me think it's worse and worse. I definitely have some empathy for them, but I don't have empathy for the ones that are very much like, yeah, I want children to watch it because they're trying to sell their product. And it's very It's very selfish. Yeah. I was watching.
What wants children to watch it? They should. I don't know. Probably be under investigation for some stuff.
Yeah. So
what's on their hard drive?
Yeah.
On Jubilee, they had a thing. I was just watching this on my last stream, and I was doing a live react to it. And it was a pastors versus porn stars 3-on-3. And one of them had said, yeah, like children should watch and get sexually educated through porn. And it's like, that's not how you get sexual education. You get it through your parents.
Are they saying like 6 years old or 16 years old as far as like kid?
They said kids. So I don't approve of that. I think that that's very, I think it's evil, honestly speaking. Yeah. So I'm empathetic to the ones that retire if they like change their ways or like they go through some stuff with it. Cause like a lot of time people do it because they don't have a choice. And I do empathize with that. But I don't like the ones that are out here trying to market it to children, especially OnlyFans girls too, with that. Like, oh, you should do OnlyFans. Here's my referral link that I get a percentage off of type of thing.
Yeah, I think how much money you make blinds you from maybe the morality aspect of it, or maybe it's easier when you don't have kids and you don't think about what it's like and you're still kind of in this like endlessly I'm in my 20s like hanging and banging type mindset. But maybe it's like they have to like convince themselves that what they're doing is totally fine and no one could ever get hurt, because it's like if you're making sick money from it, you want to tell yourself it's all good.
Exactly. I feel
like this might hurt some people's feelings, but what's the average IQ of somebody that gets into that industry?
Oh, and it like if you
know, is the person that said that like just really close to Forrest Gump level or no?
Well, yeah, because that's what I was saying at the start of the video. Like it was my first watch through, and I was like, you know, people who go into this, they usually have some sort of trauma. Like some sort, like they come from a broken home or they're mentally ill. And then as we're progressing through the video, they just went and proved me right with that comment about how she wanted children to watch it. And then the other person, like one of the pastors had only had sex with his wife before. And they were like talking about that. And like all of them just had some fucked up shit to say throughout the whole video.
I just switched myself because Yun was like, press 1 if the girl on the bottom is the hottest. So then I put myself in your face. That's what you get.
Well, thanks. I think they're just trying to make me feel better about my stupid hair.
Aw.
It's so short too. Makes me so mad.
It'll grow. Just take prenatals. Chrissie, look into chatting with Naima Cates of the Incel Project. Awesome woman.
That British chick?
Is she good?
I don't remember what British like morning show she was on, but she basically talks about like, I don't know, catfishing incels and pretending to be an incel. If that's the person I'm thinking of, I think that might have been a troll chat, but if you can get her on, that'd be hilarious.
Okay. All right, cool. I'll look into her. Sweet. Venti, where can people find you?
You can find me raging, yelling about porn stars acting demonic on youtube.com/Brittany Venti. And I live stream on there. I'm probably going to stream tonight. Depends if I take a nap or not. I'm like really sleep deprived. And I'm on Instagram as well, Brittany Wears, and then Brittany Venti as well. TikTok, Brittany_Venti. And I am going to be podcasting again soon, similar to how Chrissie does, probably starting next week. Anna, you might end up being my first IRL guest. I'm getting my equipment in. I don't know if they'll be in by then, but hopefully.
Step 1, get a candle.
Yeah, true. It looks comfy.
I used to have a candle in here.
It makes me feel less alone. That's so gay. Nesquick. Hey, Chrissie, get some custom emojis for the members. I need to lord over the poor people in the chat. I have thought about the custom emojis. I got to look into that. I like
If you just send me like funny facial expressions, I'll make them for you.
Ooh,
like that one.
Yeah. Like just make, I think people like that the best. Like you just make a funny or stupid facial expression. That way people can just spam your face.
Yeah. I should make faces of everybody and we could use them for Simpcast. Yes. All right.
There's a lot of meme potential with the Simpcast one. Like
there is.
Because there's a lot of reoccurring stuff. Like we need a Henry Cavill emo, I feel.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What is this?
Or maybe like a letter or like a poem, like a simp message or something, like an emoji of like an inappropriate simp message or something. We'll think of it. We'll think of something. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Gosh, this went on so much longer than I thought. So exciting. We covered a lot of interesting topics. I still need to send Anna a picture of my eye, so I'm going to wash this makeup off.
You both do. Because Brittany, you have green eyes, right?
Yeah, they're like greenish blue, but I will try to get you a photo.
Okay. No makeup.
I hope my phone is okay. Yeah, that's fine.
No makeup. All right. Thank you, Sam.
And use the front camera, not the selfie camera, because the front camera is clearer. The best way to do it is like go in front of your mirror and have your phone face like the screen facing so you can see it in the reflection, and then this camera takes the picture of your eye.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I had to like nail down how to describe this to people.
We need a filing cabinet emoji and a zipper emoji. Yeah, shout out to Muhammad, the superstar of the stream today. Until next time, guys. I think the next thing I'm going to be interviewing Brandon Strzok from the Walk Away movement tomorrow at 5:00. So come back here, check that out. He's like he was arrested when I was supposed to do an interview with him last year. He was arrested right after the 6th. So now he's finally starting to do media appearances again. So if you guys have questions for him, I'll see you guys there. And if not, I'm doing another Mayr on the Monday, Friday morning at 10 a.m.
Yay.
See you guys there. And you guys, totally come back if you're not busy. Love you all. Bye.